hello everybody. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Welcome back. Welcome back to me. I had a couple of days off, but we're back in it. We got feet back in toe oven. We have all of the streaming accoutrement, and we're ready to party pretty much. How has everybody been? What have I missed? Let me get some ears so that we may hear. Burke with a 66-month resub. Spooky. Thank you very much. Welcome back. All donuts, pastries. Not all pastries, donuts. They're all delicious. They're all delicious. That's the important thing. Nobody asked me, but my preferred donut is actually kind of hard to say. I like the maple cream filled ones. If that's not too much of a cliche from me. You know, if we're just like picking something out. Ooh, actually no, crullers. Those are very good. And conveniently ring shaped for you. Finished my Shadowlands meta achievement last night. Congratulations. Very nice. Started working on Legion Hero achievement. Need his Millicent next week. Also stay salty. It's making me really salty. You're brined. Pickled almost. Actually, that would be staying vinegary. I haven't touched this game since the last time I saw you guys, so I think I have. The reason I wanted to start with crafting is because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be concentration capped, and I want to do something about that because the gold making might take breaks, but the gold making does not ever cease. You know, we're not done with our goal yet. We have tea. We have water. Time for nice, comfy morning. I have the full and complete, or at least I don't know if it's complete, but it seems good. I have the Wowhead guide to the guest relations thing pulled up on my second monitor. I'm gonna make sure I got TomTom turned on so that we can just catch the heck up is kind of my plan, at least as much as possible after crafting with the time that we have. I don't know how long it'll take, but that's all right. We can, you know, we don't have to be in a rush. We have as much time as we need here. We can read. We can stop, we can muse. But I am like looking at the answers, so I'm not gonna have to muse very hard. I'm just gonna have to muse on copying and pasting in coordinates. Oh, man. Oh, I have a snail soul and a servant soul that I haven't turned in. That must have been from when I did. Whoa, this must be from when I did Mount Runs with Flabby. That would have been the last stream. I never even sorted out my bags. That's terrible. Hang on, let's start with some housekeeping. Whenever I'm going to delete a bunch of stuff from my bags, I like to kind of take my character out of the way a little bit so that I'm less likely to attempt to trade the thing to somebody when I drag it out of my bags. But we can start with just vendoring some stuff that we for sure don't need. Hiya, Hazel. Utter Chaos. Hello, Day. How you doing? I know you're not in Calgary anymore, but I thought about you when I saw a news story about Calgary because apparently they're having some weather. All of the prairies, really, like Saskatchewan too, but there was a local Calgary like reporter who was ice skating on a street to try to illustrate to people how icy the streets are. He was just like skating along being like, listen, if you're gonna drive, leave yourself a lot of stopping distance because this is no good. It is slick out there. And then we got conduits. We can probably just like mass get rid of all of this stuff. Well, if only for the days when this was good gold making. there was a hot minute at the end of Dragonflight when it was worth it, gold wise, and that was a very exciting time. And like many exciting times, it came, and we rejoiced, and then it went. I have anima too. I know I need to send at least one or two of these things around. That one needs to go somewhere. That one's gonna have a home. All the things is what's telling me when there's like a piece that I could get from that in a different class, and that's highly appreciated. So mage robes, I only need one of them, so we can get rid of the other. These are all fine. These are Sepulcher of the First One's mythic tier tokens, and I'm pretty sure I'm like almost finished getting all of the class pieces for these because we've had so many of them. That one's another one. That is rogue gloves. We'll do that. If you're missing sets, you can see if the catalyst can give you them. I noticed that the catalyst had Mog for me, especially for like offset pieces, you know, like not gloves, but like belts and bracers and stuff. I think I decided it's not my problem yet because it looked like I don't want to hang on to the other stuff. Like, I don't want to hold on to the excess pieces from the raid at this point. Like, if I ever start feeling real excited about completing it, that's definitely the place to start. I don't need a Mawforged Bridle. I'm venturing. I have all of those mounts. And then this one, and then this one. Has anybody been playing Classic Fresh? I hear that's going on. Might be fun. NA tokens have been consistently around 270k lately. About to find the golden muffin first. Oh, is it not all fully solved yet? I am the most out of the loop. I'm so far out of the loop I can't even see the loop anymore. The loop is a concept to me. That is, again, a mage chest robe, so we don't need that. We own over here, so I will send those around. Shadowlands meat and cloth can just kind of get out of here. We don't have any space for that. Same with BFA. And light forged cloth. If it's sold for anything worthwhile, I would sell it, but yeah. Oil line residue. Oh yeah, that's a current one, I think. Yeah. I'm thinking, did I get that from Legion too? It sounds like it, but no. Alright, bag's looking much better. Not perfect, because we're still carrying around a bunch of anima and other garbage, but it's, you know, it's workable. It'll do. Let's send... Oh, that's right, and then I have a... I need to repost those, apparently. Should have had some loot from Kingroth at some point in the mail. On my work break. Cozy Sunday with me and my cat in Stardew Valley. That sounds like a magical day. Belt bracer boots. Well, I have been, unfortunately, watching Pirate Software and Annie play it. Dipped my toe into Fresh Classic servers. It's more fun to watch than to play it myself again. I want to take a stab at a hardcore run, but I want to do it with Flabby, and Flabby's not around today, so I'm holding out. I'm also hoping that that doesn't take like 3 weeks or like 2 months. Like, I'm kind of hoping for like a 1 to 2 day burst of glory, so maybe we should play something dangerous and not something that we're really good at, because last time we played hardcore, Flabby got to 60. It took him a long time, and he did do it. So I need to sabotage him, basically, so he doesn't live that long, so that we can have fun and then move on and do other things. Alright, delightful. Crafting-wise, maybe we start with like a little auctioneer scan. It's not a fresh week. My internal timetable is all messed up because I took 2 days off in the middle of the week for visiting family. They are still here. I'm probably going to go meet up with them after stream, but I figured for today we can spend a couple hours here and touch base with you guys. But yeah, my schedule's all messed up, so I'm like, I'm back at stream. Should I do weeklies? No, you did weeklies already. Calm down, streamer. We're gonna see. Yeah, so not quite capped, but close to capped. We can make a few things. These I usually just kind of do some harmonious horticulture and call it a day. Let's check on knowledge crafting rules, actually. Starting a character, it's always fun with fresh servers. There's 11 puzzles, they've solved 4 or 5 for the bike. Okay. It'll be good for me to catch up on like the original guest relations stuff, because I haven't touched any of it, and I understand that I'm gonna need to be caught up on that in order to do the bike stuff when that time comes. Can I make it? What do I need? I need 4 Arathor's spear, and then I can make that one. Arathor spear. Still taking a bit of a break from WoW, but I love hearing about the hype. Never finished Classic, not fresh. That's the fun thing about hardcore, is that there's no, you know, you can still kind of get the experience without needing to finish it. I feel like the expectation of completing your leveling, at least for me when I play, is not there. It's more about the fun of how far you can make it. And then this one needs, well, it needs another 4. I need some more stuff. We'll get all the stuff. Would you join OnlyFans? I don't really know anything about it. I probably wouldn't join any guild. Flabby and I were talking about whether we wanted to do self-found or whether we wanted to do like self-imposed self-found where we only traded things with each other, but we could trade things. I don't know if we figured it out yet because I've been kind of busy. I haven't been really around. I wanted to shop, and I wanted to buy these mats here. So I want to get my hardcore warrior to 60 eventually. Oh, days hold on to hope. I've given up hope. My warlock is not dead, but she is thoroughly retired at the ripe old level of 40. Her and her mount are just gonna live in Ratchet for all eternity, forevermore. Till the servers crumble into dust and return to the earth. How was your time? It's been really fun. We've done a lot of different things. We've done so many different activities. We've been going out to eat. We've been going to see things. And we went and did some outdoors stuff. Took them fishing and crabbing and did the museum and all kinds of stuff. And we're still going to do another thing or two today. It's been very, very fun. Good excuse to kind of catch up with people, but also like get out and do things in your own city. Especially because I haven't done most of them. I'm a terrible host because they're like, oh, what's good here? And I'm like, well, my couch is comfy. That's what I do. But I have a feeling that that's not the answer that anybody's looking for. So let me check Yelp. And it turns out there's great suggestions on there. Self-imposed sounds like a fun twist. Because honestly, hardcore classic with the auction house, I'm not saying it's easy, because I obviously never got to 60. Oh, I got kind of bored. But it's possible to be quite safe fairly easily with being able to like buy stuff on the auction house. And doing it without the auction house would make it a little bit different than last time. So we'll see. Maybe, I mean, you can still group when you're doing self-found, so we could still group and level together, just not trade each other things. Or we can, yeah, figure it out. Alright, for alchemy knowledge, what do I want to spend it on? What have I been doing? I've been doing potions, actually. So if I put 5 more points here, that takes us into resourcefulness. But this is going to improve our batch crafting buff, which I think is going to be good eventually. But then for the moment, we were talking about doing horticulture. Honestly, it looks kind of profitable just like as is. I'm not going to worry too much about that, though. I'm just going to make 2 of them to concentrate on. Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If I do get this new Brutosaur bot, I don't know if I'm going to... I mean, I guess I'm going to use it because of the mailbox, but... you know, Merchant Maku and Collector Unta. I had to look up their names. I didn't actually remember. I know what they sound like, but I don't normally... I haven't actually looked at their names ever. I'm a terrible Tortolan loyalist. How you doing, sweetie? You wanna be on the big screen? Alright. Doing self-found, the only thing that's a bit annoying is bags. I liked that with self-found with bags, unless you were crafting them yourself, it made it very... you were up here. You were getting your pets up here. There you go. It made it very exciting whenever a bag dropped. That part was very fun, but yeah, the inventory management's kind of bonkers. Got to 37. Busy season at work, so finding time to game is difficult. Maybe over the holidays. Anything that stood out? Good vibes all around? We took them crabbing. And then we boiled up the crab at home and made dinner. And... it was just so beautiful out there. I mean, I know I do this anyways, but like, it was just so beautiful out there by the water. There was a heron fishing. There was a whole family of otters that came by that was just like picking crabs and fish off of the kelp beds and eating them. There was a big bald eagle that flew down right overhead. It was just, it's always cool out there, but it was a good day for it. The weather was like nice as well. It wasn't freezing like it was supposed to be, so that was convenient. Nobody fell in the ocean, so that was good. Love herons. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about out here is like the ocean views, the mountains, and the wildlife, and I'm glad that we got to share a little bit of that. There's also, you know, there's also like other things in town. I'm just not as familiar with what's good out there. The museum was cool. I hadn't been to the Royal BC Museum since I was a kid. This was my first time I went back, and I was like, hey, the mammoth is smaller than it was when I was this tall. It's still really cool. They've got like a scale woolly mammoth model. That's a good question, Spice and Wolf. I don't know myself. Slumbering Soul Serum. I don't know if anybody wants that. I don't even know where that came from. I must have multi-crafted on like a crafting order. I'm just gonna vendor it. Okay, so my alchemy is looking good. We used some concentration. That's back down, so it's not in danger of capping. What about anything I want to make in and around I guess I'm still trying to sell off a big stack of flasks, so I probably don't want to make any more of them for the moment. True Sight. True Sight's like kind of a maybe. With whatchamacallit, overflow. I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just make some enchants. Kind of museum? It's like a museum. Here, let me give you a better answer. Royal BC Museum is a history museum. It's a history museum. That's the one. There is a couple of different exhibits. There was natural history. They had a Stonehenge exhibit up right now. They had a languages of the First Nations people exhibit that was really interesting. There was like a modern Canada, which was basically just like a lot of stuff from the 70s. It was cool, and then they had kind of like reconstructed some like a turn of the industrialization Canadian town. There was like a little boat you could walk onto. I'm looking for my crafting orders. Anything we can make for knowledge? I must be more caught up on my enchanting knowledge, my alchemy knowledge, because I don't seem to get the catch-ups for this. Oh, I could put my last point into Nerubian novelties. Wow. We're almost good on enchants. We're full up on shattering with the exception of multicraft because I'm making mainly enchants. And then we got one more thing to fill up here and then we're gonna be good. We can do everything pretty well except for bracers and cloaks. So if I was to do a little scan for enchanting. And I want to scan them. Kapow, thank you for the 24-month resub. 2 years. How did that happen? Oh, beats me. Favorite thing about visiting friends, seeing and experiencing their life gives nice perspective. This museum where you see other museums inside it. No, I didn't. They didn't cover that particular story. Tea good. Tea's so good. Oh, I learned how to make a new enchant actually. That's kind of nice. So if we're talking about concentration, the chant of burrowing rapidity is. I feel like I can never offload them. I feel like I can never get rid of them. I don't know what I want to make. I know the scan is supposed to tell me what I want to make, but I feel like it never actually like tells me what I personally want to make. These are not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 of these. We'll just concentrate on 2 of these because that's like a really small amount of concentration anyways. So I feel like that's good enough value for me. Well, let's make a couple of Stormriders Aggies. Neltally, thank you very much for the 5 gifts. That's really appreciated. Congrats to those who picked them up. Can you believe it's almost... I mean, I guess we got another week, but like it's coming up on December. That's a bit spooky. I still haven't decorated for Christmas. I was talking a big game about how in October I wanted to like put up my Christmas tree and lights and everything. Still have not done it. I really should. I really should. I need to move some stuff around in my living room to make room. And then I have crystals, but they're... Oh, I have a couple of the good crystals. That'll do. We can sell off these bad ones. There was a candy ad recently that described their product as hazelnutty. I couldn't help but think of you. Gonna make gifts. Guess who hasn't started doing that? Yeah, I think I need to double check with everybody, but I think my family has decided to take it pretty easy on gifts this year, and I'm hoping that's what we do because I don't really need anything, and I don't really want to do a ton of shopping. But we'll see. I might be able to I want to do something, just not like a big thing. It's not the most cash flow heavy year, or at least the flow's not going the way that you want it to. We're looking to make... I thought I had enough for 2 of these. I need 1 more gleaming shard. Watch, I'm gonna buy one. Oh, and also, how did I run out of bottled storms? I never run out of bottled storms. I have an infinite supply of bottled storms because they're worth nothing. Just give me 200 of those. And then I wanted 1 gleaming shard. See a lot of Christmas lights outside now. So cozy. It's my favorite part of the season is seeing everybody put up lights because it's so festive, and it's also like an expression of like that particular family's version of Christmas, or just the holidays in general. And they're all a little different and they're all beautiful. Need to get started on crafting my Christmas cards. There's so many people to get gifts for. Do not have the income for that. Even when I bought gifts for some family, they're like, please, why? Save your money. That's kind of how I feel when my family tries to shop for me. It's like, I have everything I need. I just want to see you guys. And when I was a kid, I would have rolled my eyes at that. Like, when I was a child, I think this is normal for children, but I was very much like, Christmas means presents. Presents. You know, like, all of the family time and the food was, like, nice. You know, it wasn't disagreeable. But when you're, like, 7, it's kind of a means to presents. And now it's I've figured out what people mean when they say they really just want to see people and spend time with people. It makes more sense to me now. Are you a night elf? Oh man, there's a good line. It feels strange because it's been so warm. It feels too early. How warm is it there still? I saw like a heat radar map of Canada, and I saw that area was like red, and I'm like, what does that mean? It's November. How red can it be? Socks? Bombas? Fancy socks? Ooh, that's a good one. These days, my mom asks for a home-cooked meal from me, and I ask the same. For, like, the same day or on different occasions, because that would be really funny. I just imagine both of you getting together and being like, all I want is for you to make some dinner, and then you're just, like, in a deadlock stalemate. Went from 2 yesterday to 16 today in my part of Germany. Wild. 3, which is more normal. Haven't had anything go below freezing. Different days. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I know, I love it when I can mooch on my mom's cooking. It makes me feel like a little kid again. It's nice. Every time. Always good. My mom's a really good cook too. And she's definitely somebody that experiments and like tries new things. She's not somebody that's been making the same things. I get stuck in my ways. I make the same things like forever. Although I'm young, I have time to learn. But like she's always kind of like trying new things, or like she'll have something from a friend and then get the recipe and then try it and then put her own spin on it. Like, she's always doing new stuff, and it's always good. And I don't think she gives herself enough credit for how talented she is. Okay, so we made some enchants. That's nice. We used some concentration. We didn't really use very much concentration. I wonder if we can sell like a cursed Versa enchant. Might give that a go. It's been 40 to 70 Fahrenheit in Boston. Craft dinners are a classic, though. I haven't really been making those that much lately. They're nostalgic and they're easy and they're cheap, but they're not. They don't make me feel very good when I've eaten them. Like, I pay for eating that kind of thing. It's getting to a point where it's not worth it. I roasted some potatoes yesterday because we had been freshwater fishing and crabbing. So I cooked a trout, and then we cooked crab, and then I did potatoes, and then I did broccoli because I figured there should be something green involved, and had some bread for, you know, bread purposes. 50, 60, 70, 68. And it was nice. Of course, everything was ready at a different time because I'm not that skilled. Did I decide I was making 2 of them? I guess I decided I was making 2 of them. Let's get 14 of these then. And we'll get 1 more shard crystal. Trying new things is fun. Takes energy to be creative and plan for it. Had the first snow, -5. Today we had 13 in rain. That was in the snow department. Be sure to tell your mom how much you appreciate it. Yeah. I love my mom. She's great. She's me in the future, basically. We're more or less the same person. Not entirely, but like, we have a shocking amount in common, even though it's not that shocking because she's my mom, but like, she's just me, but like 21 years in the future. And the nice thing is that even though I am very much becoming my mother, it's a good thing. I would be honored to become my mother. She's great. She's doing it right. What are we doing? We're making enchants. That's what we're doing. I guess she doesn't play WoW. There's one thing that's more of a me thing than a her thing, is I don't think she's ever had an urge to log on to World of Warcraft. Maddie, thank you for the 16-month resub. Yay, gold making. Leveling a high mountain druid to gather on because I feel a weird sort of resentment to my other druid. Nothing she did. I just used to gather in Shadowlands on her. Oh, that's funny. She's in the doghouse. Or in the druid doghouse, anyway. Entertaining is a skill that comes with practice. Yeah, and I'm like, I like having family around and sharing food with them, but It's not something that happens often enough for me to get any practice, and I'm not really looking to expand my operation. Normally, if I'm cooking dinner for home, I'll make more or less like one, maybe two things, and it's a lot easier to have two things ready at one time. Whatchamacallit? I used 3 burners at once yesterday. That never happens. That's a new one for me. All right, lovely. What are my auctions worth? Anything good? We got about 100k worth posted. 10k coming in. That should be something. It's not too bad. Happy with that. Let's go to... I think I'm actually going to detour to the heart of the forest to turn in this cervid and snail soul, just because I would like to have those gone. And then maybe we'll make it back to the anniversary grounds just in time to do like... I'll see you later, sweetie. Just in time to... maybe do a mount off. We don't need to, and there's nobody there anymore, so they're not as much fun because, like, what's the point if you're not dunking on random people that had hopes and dreams? But we could still do it, and then we can start on some guest relations. I'd say secret finding, but secret following might be a more appropriate figure of speech. But we can dump some anima off while we're down there. I don't have, and I don't know how hard it is to get. I guess I can look that up while I have Wowhead open. The soul shape toy. I know that when you look here and you search for soul shape, they're going to say Seed of Renewed Soul. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to look that. It just said it was a quest. So I might need to just like go pick it up somewhere. I just need to look up the exact coordinates. Seed. Is that what? Seed of Renewed Souls. I mistyped. Just one seed, not multiple seeds. Want to level my High Mountain Druid for double gathering. Would rather finish getting the Bruto on my current Druid and then give her Alchemy. If I had known when I first started gathering, if I had remembered rather, because I'm sure I knew at one point, but if I had remembered about the High Mountain Tauren Deafness, I would have leveled that Druid, because I have, I mean, I guess I haven't leveled any Druids at all, but I have a High Mountain Druid. Her name is Petal Bloom. That's the best name for a gathering Druid. Or at least that I was going to come up with. Alright, let me read about this. Where to get the seed thing. Because if I'm going to be collecting soul shapes, I may as well use them, right? Drop from shapes beyond the veil. Highest rated. You need to have 9 soul shapes unlocked in your character. Renown. You need to re-renown 80. And it looks like you just pick it up. So renown 80 and at least 9+ soul shapes. So the question then becomes, on this particular character, I mean, it's a toy, so you'd assume I could unlock it on any character. You know what I should do is I should come out here. I mean, I can turn in these soul shapes, but like, wait, are the soul shapes account wide actually? Or am I, they must be, right? I actually don't know. I was going to say my druid, one of them, did play some Night Fae. Who would have been renowned 80 with Night Fae with all the soul shapes unlocked? Maybe just my Shadowlands main, actually. I could go on my priest. Not account wide? Oh, jeez. All right, well then maybe I might need to get the renown on this character. What's her renown like? I guess I could... Oh, gosh. maybe we just turn these in and then we don't worry about it. Yikes. That's probably why I'm getting so many drops, is because I didn't play Night Fae. I didn't play this character at all in this expansion, really. So she wouldn't have had any soul shapes, so she's just getting all the easy ones here. Let me see. One of you is going to tell me what my renown is. We got 10 minutes before, whatchamacallit, the mount off starts. Wish they were account wide. You can only get them on someone who's Night Fae. Yeah. Alright, well, we can turn in these guys.
Do you hear that?
Turbid Soul and Snail Soul. So that's a critter shape. 1, 2. Okay, I don't even have that many unlocked. This was a fool's errand. This was never going to work. Yeah, well, for one day. When did you get an invisible cat? Oh, I have the pet up. I can turn that off. Almost always glad I start with Night Fae. Garden has some of the worst RNG. There we go. Man, one day. Actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. So we can turn that in. Gosh, I don't really want to spend any anima on any of these things. Plus, I don't even have any retuned souls. We almost have 10k anima though. Could buy something. Well, that's one thing. These are Nathrian weapons. And that's Queen's Conservatory. I'm just lost. Let's just get out of here. It's not worth it. Abandoned ship. Be gone. Go into the fairgrounds. That did free up some bag space, actually. That was not too bad. Oh yeah, and I need to send over my, I need to send my modules to get the last 2 pieces of transmog from my ults. So after the mog from the Stitch Yard, that might be worse now. I'll be after that one day. Although it is possible that I'll, like, get old and live a rich, full life and then, you know, perish at the end of my days and have never gotten around to it. And I don't think that's a problem. The moral of the story is just say no to the Shadowlands. Alright. What am I doing? I'm sending Primrosy. That's my mage. She's an adorable name. She's a panda, and she's getting, for her birthday, 1 Mystic Chest module. And then Ripsy is my rogue. And she's going to take the gloves. And we have a little bit of time, so we can actually just log over and learn them. Good afternoon, Hazel. Good afternoon, Fade. How you doing? Shadowlands remix before that? Oh, there you go. I wonder if those things would be available from remix. Because in Pandaria, most of the stuff available was just like straight like quest gear, dungeon gear, dropped gear. It wasn't... They didn't really have that many funky gear sources back then. There were some. Primrosy. I still have time walking characters that haven't been logged into since remix ended. Like, I have this Goblin Hunter. That's not going to be my next alt. Although she does look fabulous. And then I have a Tauren... A regular Tauren warrior. For what reasons? Which add-on's not working? Wondering how to get back on track. I mean, assuming everything's updated. If something's just straight up not working or not supported anymore. Depending on what it is. People in chat might be able to brainstorm an alternative for you. Or I might be able to help too. Speaking of which, I should update my add-ons, which I'm doing right now. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. There we go. Oh, she's still on Frog Safety Team. That was our remix guild. Da-da-da. I think I'm still gonna need one more piece. I think I need a helmet, like a mage helmet, to go with the rest of this set. I don't think she's got the actual helmet yet. Unless she's like wearing it. No. Goblin looks straight out of Undermine. Struggling with crafting in the auction house. The add-ons that I use for that are Craft Sim and Auctionator. It's not the only two, but that's what I like. That's what I use. For every expansion, remove all add-ons, reinstall them one at a time. That's clever. Catch you while you're live. Wanted to ask, how can I check if I've completed the Dragonflight campaign? How can I check if I've completed the Dragonflight campaign on my second character? I mean, for any specific quest, if you pull it up in Wowhead, there'll be a script that you input that will return like a true or false as to whether you've completed it. I guess you could look to see if the campaign quests are available on your map on that character. I guess a follow-up question, just not really important, but like, is it important that you do complete the campaign in your second character? Once you've completed it once, I think you're pretty much good. I think I only ever did it once. No. Yeah, so that is her 5th piece. So she now has the whole set. It's a cool armor set. I like the mythic effects on them. I have issues with add-ons that are more niche. TLDR, BTW quests. I like this transmog set. I need to, at some point, if I remember. Go back to Dragonflight and do a little weekly Azerothian Archives dig. Do the big dig. Which I will never forgive them for naming it that. Like how it hides the face. That's neat. I'm comfy. My feet are nice and warm. Coming back from our crabbing spot, if the tide is not cooperating with you, or if you have maybe, such as I do, misunderstood when the tides... Oh, Culturist Enthusiast. When the tides are going to be... Anyway, you gotta kind of get your feet wet to get out of there. There's a spot where you have to step in a place that, unless the tide is quite low. And we left before the tide came all the way in, but we definitely didn't leave early enough, and I had to like dunk both of my feet on the way out, and they were really cold. I had to massage some life back into them in a hot shower at home, and then that worked. Let me see. I'm so short on time walking badges. I want to get the rest of those titles, and also, I'm sure other stuff, but let's do the trivia question, shall we? Glasses are such a subtle but nice add to transmog personalization.
What can I do for you?
Correctly answer a question for 5 time walking badges. That's probably where I got those ones from. Whoa, I didn't think I'd get that one. The question is, how do you say thank you in Draconic? And I'm pretty sure I got lucky.
Common enemy.
Either that or I'm clairvoyant, because I definitely didn't know it. It's a 1 in 4 chance. It's not that lucky. Okie dokie. That's the Stormpike supply stuff. Have they always been like porting around like this? I know they're time displaced. I never noticed that effect before. I've been doing this whole thing with my eyes closed.
Hello.
Cold feet sucks. Glad you're cozy now. Stumbled into the secret finding Discord and they just solved the 4th orb. Nice. He knew Draconic from season 1, Dragonflight being a dragon. You're right. I should have internalized the language at that time. Need to clean my apartment, but might spend the days of burrito watching stream. Great British Bake Off. The nice thing about cleaning is that whenever you are ready for it, it is waiting for you. It doesn't really go away. It's not like I'm missing the window kind of thing. This is gonna start in 3 minutes. Mount greeter. You gonna greet my mounts? Or are you just gonna tell me about? They're just gonna tell me about the Mount Mania. We've had a baby over to visit, and it's been very cute watching Moose babysit, basically, because he loves little kids, and he's just so gentle and sweet with her, and he just like follows her around. He won't like knock her over or anything, which I was worried about. I thought he was gonna like mow the kid down. He just follows her around and, you know, gives her little licks and like keeps an eye on her, and she can like grab his face or like push him out of the way or stand on his feet, and he's just like, hi. I swear he thinks she's cute. I think he likes babies. I think he thinks babies are specifically cute. And I'm just proud of him for having that kind of... I know animals are good at that kind of thing, but he's still a baby himself. He's not even 2. He's not even 1.5. And I'm just real proud of him for having like the presence of mind and the presence of body to not completely annihilate this tiny child that's not mine. He lets her touch him. Yeah, she can pet him. She can push on his face. She can grab him. It's not a problem. He's just happy to be involved. Not all dogs are perceptive of that. Don't mind me as my heart melts. And she'll like take his toys and like squeak them in front of him or like dangle them around, and he won't even try to take it from her. He'll just watch her and be like, are you gonna give it to me? No? Okay, maybe later. Like she dumped out his food and then started like picking up the kibbles and putting them back in the bowl, and she like fed him one. I've got a little video of that. It was very cute. I won't show the video because it involves a baby that's not mine. But I think there's like, I'm just so proud of him for letting something mess with. I mean, he's not like a resource guardy dog, but I think it's a pretty big deal to let some creature that you've just met, and by creature I mean human baby, like handle your food and like move your kibs around, and just be like, okay, well we'll get them later. Don't eat them, not for you. Yeah, Moose doesn't let adults that he doesn't know pet him. He wants to sniff them and meet them. He's excited to meet everybody, but he won't let you pet him unless you know him fairly well. But he's really patient with kids, which is lovely of him. It's very sweet. And it's a big relief, too, because it means I don't have to keep, like... I was, like, really nervous at first, and I was kind of, like, hawk watching him, being like, don't... Just be cool, bud. Just be cool. I don't want to have to, like, separate you or anything. And he was just, like, 100% fine. If anything, the baby's a little safer around him, because if she falls, she's going to fall onto the dog. Alright. Can we get 15 of 15? Who's to say? Depends on what they pick. But he's also had lots of practice with my my nephew. Here's my subterranean mag mammoth. One down. Also, I haven't seen that mountain, I mean, ever really. I don't know if I ever pulled it out. I must have done. I bought it for coveted baubles. Oh, there's another one. A couple of them. What I'm really enjoying is baby actually likes me, which is just a wild experience for me because I've never particularly... I'm just awkward with children. I don't quite know what I can do for him, you know? I love my nephew, and we get along fine, but I think we might bond more when he's older, because right now he's shy, and I'm not willing to push his boundaries. I'm just like, hi, I'm your aunt. I'll be over here. But I whipped out some crayons, and that was a hit. We were coloring. It's making some faces for her in the car, and I don't know if she thought they were funny, but she was entranced anyway. I don't know if I've ever seen that mammoth. It's pretty. It's just, I feel like the big ground mounts get the real short end of the stick. Because where am I going to ride a huge ground mount? They don't even fit through doors. Our dog used to herd me around the house. Shepherd mix. Don't think I quite understood that then, but it's funny to think about it now. How evil would I be if I gave my nephew a drum set? I mean, what if they become a drummer? What if they want to pursue it as a career? You could be that person that gave them their start that they thank in their Grammy speech. They are 3. Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have...
I recommended to a friend playing Warlock and Hardcore based on your hardcore stream. Seems to be going well. Thank you. Oh, nice. I might do Warlock again. That's something I was thinking about doing. Interacting with kids doesn't come naturally to me either. Many of my friends' kids are getting older. It's becoming easier. Yeah. I mean, the good news is that it's hard to offend them, really. I think. So you can just kind of try things. This baby's cute. She likes pillow cushions. She goes, mwah! And then you can do that back, and then she seems to appreciate that. She gave me a hug before she left yesterday. I'm pretty flattered. I'm pretty flattered. Who could ever replace Hellgrave? That's true, actually. That would be a bit tough to have some Voidwalker that's not Hellgrave. No Swift Razashi Raptor for me. Wow. Slash gasp. Got an emote there. Favorite tea? What do you recommend for someone who doesn't like tea but likes sweet things, wants to avoid soda? Well, let's see. Depends on a few things. One of them would be whether you want to have caffeine involved or not. And then one of them would be, are you wanting to sweeten it or not? Because, like, you can just make a strong cup of black tea, slam some milk and sugar in there. It's going to work real good. It's not going to get you away from caffeine or sugar, but it's going to be delicious. And there's lots of different black teas that are nice with that. I like doing that sometimes. I switched to artificial sweetener. I don't know if it's going to ruin my life or anything, but it's sugar and tea gives me cavities. Hearthsteed. Regular Hearthsteed. And then you might like some of the fruity or herbal teas. You know, just take a little stroll down the tea aisle and see if anything catches your attention. Sometimes I do the raspberry celestial seasonings one if I just want like some tea bags and a big cup of tea. Ah, yes. Midnight. Haha. Has the muffin puzzle been found out yet, friends? Morning. Classic hardcore looks different. I'm waiting for... Flabby's not in today, so I'm waiting for a day that Flabby's around so we can do it together. What made you switch from the Orb Weaver to a regular keyboard? I wanted to clean up my desk a bit, have less stuff on the desk. They were discontinuing the Orb Weaver that I liked, and I didn't want to adapt to a different thing on the day that it died. And then there's been a couple of times in my life that I've had to play WoW on other setups at like events and stuff, and I have not once been allowed to connect a gamepad. and I'm useless at playing, or I was useless at playing without one, so I wanted to kind of convert back to keyboards so I could, if needed, play WoW on different setups at like events and stuff. Hasn't happened since I've switched back, but it feels nice to know that I could. Huge good alternative to soda, flavored fizzy waters. Yeah, people like doing that. People like the sparkling water thing, or like the soda stream thing. You're dunking on him. I don't know. I didn't have a Rosashi Raptor. Discontinue the Orb Weaver. They, let me see. Razor, Orb Weaver. I know they discontinued my Logitech mouse, and I'm sad. Orb Weaver, Stealth. No, I think that, yeah, I think they still make the Tartarus. I don't think they've done Orb Weavers for a few years now. And I liked the Orb Weaver specifically for the mechanical keys on it, and I think the Tartarus did not have mechanical keys. But it's been a while since I've looked into any of it, so I'm not 100%. Oh, do I have that? I do have that. Brady. Did they discontinue the G600? I know, right? It's just heartbreak after heartbreak. I'm still using mine, but when it dies, I'm going to have to switch. Tartarus has semi-mecha keys. If they work for you, that is wonderful. I'm picky about my mechanical keys. I want them to actually be mechanical keys.
Get ready for the next mount.
There we go. Need another mouse with 3 clicks or else I'll die. There we go. 15 to 15. No, it can't be. That's 15 to 15 from them. I got 14, right? Did I get 14? Or is there another one? Oh, somebody bought my ring enchant. Oh. I got fireworks. You might have won. Should have bought one last year. Yeah, because I know I didn't get the the raptor. But we had everything else. Okay. Delightful. Oh, hi, kitty cat. You want to come back up? Hi, sweetie. You've been doing okay, huh? She doesn't quite know what to do with company. She wants to be involved, but she doesn't want to be like right in the middle of everything because it's a bit crowded. And the baby was squeaking one of Moose's squeaky toys, and Kitty was just standing in the kitchen looking scandalized, being like, how? Why? Don't tell me there's 2 of them. But you let the baby pet you too, didn't you? She likes kitties. You're very sweet. She likes anything that's not Moose. Kitty is really sweet with anything as long as you're not a dog, you're in with her. That's the requirement. Are you canine? If not, you're good. She's not thrilled about dogs, but children, adults, visitors, delivery people, all good. All right. It's time. The time has come. Guest Relations, Chapter 1. Tutorial. Do I need like bag space or anything? No, we'll figure it out. What is this letter? We've discovered some lost currency in our ledgers. Yeah, you don't need to tell me about my cosmic flux. We can get rid of that. It'll be fine. Razor calls it a mecha membrane. Feels like a mechanical keyboard. Not that picky. I think I'm just like bitter because I feel lied to by marketing like that. And it's like it's not a reasonable thing to be. It's just I feel like they're trying to misrepresent it. It's like it either is or it isn't. And calling it that I feel like is trying to mislead somebody that's not reading it carefully. But like I said, I'm unreasonable and I'm picky. Thank the light. An adventurer. That's me. Oh, should I put on an adventuring outfit for this? Actually, I am wearing an adventuring outfit. I look amazing. I am Inksy the Unstoppable. The Patient. The Inquisitive. There's a good one for this. It also benefits from having a little partial alliteration going on here. Alright, don't mind me jumping the line. It'd be a lot easier to herd cats. Every coordination is a harrowing profession in the best of... Oh, event coordination. True. That's why I don't do it. I'm drowning in crises. There was a small Tuskar child in need of assistance. I have my hands full here. I saw her headed to Leroy's Chicken. You betcha. This takes 5 minutes. Oh, that doesn't sound so bad. I'm just going to keep going until I run out of time and or get stuck. Inksy the, and then when you paused, all I could think of was Inker. Inksy the tattoo artist. It is criminal that she's not a scribe. Hello, Tuscar child. Are you here to help? My brother lost his sloofing thingy. Oh, this is going to be upsetting. Tat Big Meanie stole my brother's sloofing thingy. Alright. Clues near the outhouse. You betcha. Be right on it. Outhouse, probably over here. I suppose I should look up and see if this is the correct outhouse. Alright. Follow the auto-locate clues. They're all in the celebrations area. We have the coordinates if you want to skip the hunt. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to make sure I've got TomTom on. So that I can just kind of pop in coordinates here. Don't forget the crates. One thing at a time. We will get there maybe, eventually, maybe. Secrets Discord solved Orb 5. They're chonking through these. An exciting day. Alright, so I'm going to copy TomTom command. And it's going to give me a little arrow. Lovely. There's a clue. That's just bread. Historic Tales. 16 yards away. So it is like right here. That's bread. Sounds like a book. This is going to be a very fun and definitely not frustrating thing to watch me do on stream. Oh man, if you're the kind of person that enjoys shouting at your TV, this is going to be the content for you. On the wall on the right post of the infirmary tent. Well, right facing which way? That one. Right facing this way. Beautiful. And then we're looking for rats. Copy. Rats is over this way. At least you're following the Wowhead guide. They start with her quests. Isn't that what I'm doing now? I think I'm doing okay. I'm at the I'm at the top of the page. It'll be all right. Rats. Rats is a character that's going to come up again later. Hello. Former event coordinator. Well, that's ominous. Hello. What do you want? What did you do with Mari's brother's sleuthing tool? You have no proof. Maybe I had it. You'll never find it. Could be at the Fashion Frenzy. Well, it's gone now, isn't it? And we get the command for this one. And we're heading to see the strange torch over this way. Oh, it was response to somebody talking about crates. Gotcha. Okay. I am... You're totally fine. I am easily confused. Oh, man. Torch. Next to the bathroom stall behind the Fashion Frenzy stage. Bless Wowhead for writing all of this up with coordinates and everything. I mean, this is still going to take me longer than perhaps it should. But it's, it would have taken me, like, it would have never happened, basically, if they didn't do this. Alright. One quest down. Was it the tutorial? Sure. Absolutely. You found it. And they gave me the Idol of Onar, because I definitely didn't get that last time. And brown tweed cap appearance. Nice. Also, we get celebration tokens. We like that. Meet Maru and Enzo outside the ruins of Oldham. What are they saying? You found my brother's sleuthing thingy. The Stick of Revealing. Turn on the lights, melt stuff, unlock ancient treasure. All you gotta do is hold it up. Okie dokie, off and away. I am also easily confused. Glad some people like the secret event stuff. I'm not one of them. I'm mainly doing it just for completion's sake because I understand that once the event is over, these ones won't be available. And there's going to be some collectibles from them. I think those are things they might bring back in the future, but I feel like it would behoove me to just kind of do it now. Plus, I don't hate it, but I'm just not like a puzzle solving kind of person. I'm a puzzle solution following kind of person. Sharks down to 530 gold, still good but sad. Yeah, I think they're the fishery's in full swing. You need 3 of the secret pets from past secrets. I did not know that. But I think I probably did that because I have all the pets from before, and I definitely level all my pets. I was caught up in pet leveling at the end of Dragonflight, so that's good. Ready for adventure. Follow Mara, use the torch on a brazier outside ruins of Olden. Okie dokie. Where are you going, kid? Lead the way. Yeah. I think the Gathering is being hit by a double whammy of demand is obviously going down because the season's getting longer and the season's kind of dragging on and people are sort of finished. Not everybody, but more and more people are finished every day. And then supply is going up, I think, because I'm not the only person that's trying to gather my way to a Brutosaur right now. There's definitely more people than just me doing that. And the more that that's done, the more supply there is, and it's going to kind of drive prices for all the things down. But sharks in particular kind of have a reputation. Delightful. Cool. Use the stick to look for treasures. Check the other ruins, find something cool. Okay. Copy a TomTom command. Cool guts. Hope the bike secret mount lasts for a while. I'm just glad that there's going to be a bike that I can get, because I certainly was not about to get the Mountain 2 one. This will be, you know, something. It's kind of like when I don't buy something on the trading post and then they give it to me in a slightly different color from something different. Ask Maru for a hint. Activate the torch from your toy box. Optional. They give me a torch? Do I have a torch? I do have the torch. Stick it on a bar or something like that. Ah! Because, yeah, the trading post thing has happened to me a couple of times. It's worked out in my favor. I didn't get, like, the Alliance Wolf and the Horde Cat, and then those became Twitch drops. And not the exact ones, but something kind of similar. And then I didn't get... I should be right in the area for... Oh, I guess I did get the cool guts. The Harvest Golem set was another one that I decided that it was cool, but I wasn't going to spend all my tender on it. And then they immediately... pretty close after that gave us they pretty shortly after that gave us the Hallow's End one from Headless Horseman. And as a result, I have all kinds of traders tenders saved up so that when December starts, if I want any of that stuff, we're gonna be okie dokie. I just loot it, huh? Cool. I could probably do these not one at a time, but the one at a time is kind of helping keep me focused. Figured out you need to go to Uther's tomb, go to Feasel, pet battle him with a team of secret pets. Aw. How on earth they figure these things out, I have no idea. I mean, I know that they use the Discord and a lot of creativity, a lot of imaginative thinking and testing, but holy smokes. If it is not there, it takes 30 seconds to respawn. Okay. Is this the best flying mat to be using for this? It's the anniversary one. What else could we be using? Feels like the team can't keep up with the opportunities demand for cosmetics. I mean, they've certainly been cranking them out pretty quickly, but yeah, they're definitely leaning on recolors for stuff. It works for me because it means that if I skip one thing, I feel like I have a chance of getting a different color of that thing reasonably. The only secret pet don't have is Jennifer. Been procrastinating even though it's a cat. Scarab Beetle mount matches Tanaris at least. Ooh, like my my golden regal scarab. I think the copper one actually. I know I normally ride the gold one because that's the rare one, but the copper one's got pretty colors too. That was trading post. I guess if I like sunk the gold into it. I could have skipped this one, but look, it's got purple wings. I bet it would look nice if you had the butterfly wings that match, too. I still need to make sure I farm Kazakh to get the little one, the pet version. I haven't done that yet. But that's not what's on the list for today. One thing at a time. Uncle Benny. This is real treasure. Excellent. Enter our last tutorial, Tricked Out Thinking Cap. Thoughtful Pursuits. Time to reward her with a thinking cap of her own. I can't just hand one over, so I've buried the parts she'll need. I've hidden the coordinate in riddles. Figure out the riddles to find the hiding places. Use my thinking cap to help give you a special clue book that will reveal riddles as you progress. Okay. Or we can just kind of copy all his TomTom commands and then pop them in here. I don't know if these need to be done in like order by the balloon stand. It doesn't take that long to paste in each thing. Thinking cap. By the barbershop behind the Fashion Frenzy. And then the Downy Helmet Liar is going to be behind Tyven in the pet corner. I know where that is. I don't even need to look that one up. Well, that was fast. Off to a good start. I have 6 of these celebration tokens. We're going to get more as we go along here. Seem quite equipped for solving secrets. We have Mara's too young to come with you. We have an incense that lets our souls communicate across long distance. Purchase and use a spiritual incense. Okay. For hints. Suppose it's not the Draenei child. Don't think we can make children battle. Draenei children anyway, as far as I know. Any hints for here? Okay. Very good. Day 2. The Great Detective. What time is it? It's about 10 o'clock. I think before I get too deep into this, I should see if Kitty will let me get out of my chair and stretch my legs for a minute. Let's do a little bit of a break and I will be right back. Hi. I'm back. All right. Thanks for your patience, Miss Kitty. I had to go visit with Moose. He's kind of extra tired because I've been like not home for a few days. I am home at night and he's had all his walks and stuff, but like, you know, like I've been out a lot more than I normally am, and I feel like he doesn't nap quite the same way when we're not home. So right now he's like sleepy, tired. Okay, she was looking at us for a second there. Kitty, were you streaming for me? That's nice. She's my stream taskmaster, where she makes sure that I show up to stream. She will sit in the chair ahead of stream schedule and be like, hey, you're late. Which is true. Okay, all right, we're ready for our next quest.
How can I help?
Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. The Great Detective. Well, hang on. Wasn't Lost and Found the first one? Or are these not in order? Let's start with the Great Detective. Let's do them in this order. We have a missing guest. Great supervisors and timekeepers. There's a detective who is investigating the case. Have not heard back. All right. Let's start with that. No, don't pick them all up. Oh, they're going to pick them all up. I will just, I have a Leatrix Plus does that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide everything except for the detective for the moment. See if we can not get crazy overwhelmed. And you know what? I want another cup of tea. It's being kept nice and warm by my duckies. Tea cozy. Wah, 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 wah. All right. Ask you to speak with the Great Detective Athelton Jones, seated by the Storytime area. Gives you the quest where he says he has already solved the case of a disappearing fellow, but we aren't convinced. Nola's last wish had me crying. I'm going to try and like read these as I go here, because we're not in a huge hurry. And this is certainly the only time I'm ever going to do this. Yes, of course you can have an autograph. Not why you're here? Somehow, crop fell out. Not to worry, I've solved the case. Probably just got lost. I've solved it. He's probably lost. If you don't believe me, solve it yourself. Interrogate someone. Okay.
Be careful.
Team solid near the story time stage. Talking to them reveals. Oh, that's probably a different quest. Talking to them. Oh gosh, I have all of these lit up people are for other quests. You can leave this portion once you have 48% done. Oh, with the Idol of Anara. I wonder if I can... It says optional to talk to Maru, so... I'm going to put this in my bar, too. There we go. By the story time stage. Members of Team Solid. Maybe I need to talk to her for the clues after all. Doesn't Dialogue UI make it so much more enjoyable to read? It really does. You guys look like members of Team Solid, no? Because you have... That's Nola's Last Wish. That's a different quest. That's the one that's going to make us cry. Alright, I'm going to talk to Maru for a hint. Also, I might... We're going to abandon everything else, because we can pick them back up at the place. Everything that's not the Great Detective is the thing that we're not doing right now. We are doing that one. We'll come back for the rest of these. I just don't want them on my map. To the extent that they are on my map anyway. Near the stairs. Oh. Finally adopted a kitty yesterday. Because my toddler loves cats. They fell asleep together in my bed. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. They're gonna grow up as just best of friends. Why did I think the kid was over here? No. By the stairs. By the stairs. Well, that's a ramp. That's not really stairs. Are there stairs in the back, maybe? There's a Hearthstone game board in the back and a bunch of beverage containers. Miss Hazel, big hug. Hope you have a wonderful... Oh, Thanksgiving and Boxing Day. Oh, thank you. We did our local Thanksgiving a while ago. And then Boxing Day will be after Christmas. But I'm having a lovely Sunday. Oh, other stairs. I thought it was by the story time stage. A team near the story time stage. Maybe these stairs. Oh, there they are. Hello. Do you know her, Grup? Good friend. Okay.
Watch, get her back.
Need assistance?
Here's a clue.
All right then.
What were you doing on the Broken Isles? Killing demons. What else? Dumb question. Clear to right number them out of Al-Shara. Okay. You've heard of me. All right, what's your question? Said he had some business. Don't know what business he means to conduct. Eleanor likely does. Eleanor. See if I can slash target. I can. Oh, that's her. That's literally right in front of me. What business was she doing? Leaves for business. Heads to the nearest beach. Loves a drink by the sea. And at 48%, I think we are set with that one. Find the abandoned chair on a beach south of Caverns of Time. What happened to the coordinates? Oh, I see. There they are. There's the abandoned chair coordinates. Copy Tom Tom command. I mean, I'm sure I can find it, but... Chair's over here. The big one with the obvious... Ooh, floating wreckage. With the obvious thing. Should we fish this? What kind of treasures are in here? This is how Flabby made Golden Classic. Apparently it's Pilgrim's Bounty Day. Oh, nice. I liked immersion for a while. This is preferable because I don't have to hit space for the rest of the quest text or worry about reading fast enough. I did notice that a lot of Canadian retailers are doing Black Friday sales like all week, which, you know, it correlates with like the American Black Friday and never miss an opportunity for a retail holiday. But I thought it was so funny just because, like, if you're going to have it be the thing after Thanksgiving, I wonder if we also did it in October and we're doing it again in November and then we're going to do it again for Boxing Day. Like, we're just hit every possible one. Could be the case. Could be true. Kitty settled back down on my lap. It's very cute. I think she missed stream time. I think she's been snuggling up with me at night, every night, and that's nice. But I think she missed me just like sitting down to stream for the last couple of days. I wonder if I can sell any of this stuff. I've gotten thoroughly distracted. This fishing is not anything to do with anything. This is not needed to do the secrets. I just, you know, I'm getting like mithril bound trunks and stuff. There could be goods in there. I got Rumsey Rum Black Label, which, you know, in Classic is highly valuable. We caught a raw glossy mite fish. I don't know. I'm also kind of shocked at how long this fishing pole is lasting. I didn't think it would last this long. Perhaps I've oh, there's more Rumsey Rum Black Label. Yeah, let's not worry about that. The trunk had a rune cloth bolt in it, which unfortunately not that valuable. Darn it. Yeah, well, just vendor all this stuff. Never mind. Here's the chair. That's what we're actually here for. Sun's better on the other side. Wave Strider Beach.
My wrath flows freely.
You are working on the Brutus. It's true. Every 12 silver that I get to, every 12 silver is 12 silver I get to keep. That side. Gotcha. Pets really like their routines. Black Friday is so strange because it was not a thing for most of my life and now indeed heavily publicized. Yeah, it's fine. I got kind of worn out on retail holidays back when I had to work Boxing Day in retail, and that sort of soured me on the whole concept for a long time. I'm getting to the point where I will start to shop on those things a little bit, but I do it online. I'm not going to a it's that pickle. I'm not going to an actual store. I don't even like going to stores on regular days during regular hours. Like, I'm the kind of person that likes to like look at the Google Maps like bar chart of how busy a store is at various hours and try to pick the best possible time to go with the least possible amount of people there. Aren't you undead? What's it to you? I said leave me alone. That's true, you did say that. That didn't give me any credit though. What about you? You got anything to tell me? Hello? No. Has to be in a certain order, huh? Great day for fishing. Talk to every single NPC and use your toys. So I still have the Onar idol up. I guess I can do the torch too. Oh. There's a crab! Okay. Well, the crab ran away. Does anybody have any feelings about the crab running away? No. Maybe I need to make all of these things happen. Crabs! We went crabbing yesterday, and then we cooked, I cooked up the crabs, and we had them for dinner, and they were delicious, but also I had, like, crab-related nightmares, because crabs are kind of scary. Oh, no. Oh, no! Corpse appears to have been stabbed and is missing several bones and organs. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, here's the detective extraordinaire. What do you have to say about this? Nothing? You want to talk to me? Do I need to reload? Ongoing Canada Post strike, affecting a lot of online shopping shipping. When you've eliminated the impossible, magic exists. Reality is terrifying. What should I do now? Absolutely nothing. This case is basically solved. I doubt anyone here saw anything. Scrapes, did you witness anything suspicious? Still grumpy. Nah, you just fishing? Fish are biting great today. That's unnerving. Is there chum in the waters? Chum. I saw that forsaken fellow making quite a noise. It's had me in a nervous wreck all morning, and I found a bloody knife in the sand. Please take it. Okay. Bring that monster to justice. Hello?
And you watch your back.
Bloody knife in the sand. Just a stone's throw from where he's sitting. Okay. It's like around here somewhere. I mean, how far are we throwing stones? That's a fishing rod. I will find it. Stones throw from where he's sitting. That's a box. That's meat. That's a box. That's his lunch. I have my idol on, and I have my torch up in case it's relevant. Is it here? No. No. I love the gnome talking animation. She's so expressive. I like it when she does the rainbow orbs. That's a boat. I don't think this turtle's relevant. Don't you hate it when you plan on visiting a place based on this bar graph? So you go and it's supposed to be quiet, then it's an off day and it's busy. Yeah. Sometimes Google Maps will tell me that transit's not that busy, and then I get on the bus and I'm like, you've lied to me. But you could then take an interview on your Google Maps app and be like, listen, this bus is packed like sardines. We're like fish in a can. We're gummy worms in a gummy worm bag. Well, there's a knife under him. That can't be right. I don't think this is supposed to be the hard part. I meant to be, according to her. Look here. I found this bloody knife. Please take. Oh, I see. Maybe I need to talk to him. I thought I talked to him again though. So she found the knife. She had it. She gave it to me. And he says, leave me alone. I guess maybe I'll bring it to the detective. Oh, there we go. That's right. Okay. I think I know who did it. It was me. Let's say Scrapes. Let us confront him, and then he jumps in a rowboat and gets out of here. Although he doesn't, there he goes. All right. We got there. I misunderstood. Reading comprehension not at peak levels today. These are fun. I'm glad we're reading them. I think this would be more frustrating if we weren't following what's going on. So what happened? We're confining a lead. Check back in tomorrow. All right. There's 5 celebration tokens. Day 3 Trails Gone Cold starts with Tracking Quest. Gives you a note from Rexar. Why is the one underneath them? Lost item. Well, we'll come back to that. Tracking Quest. We have a lead. Rexar has agreed to help us find Scrapes. I mean, should we be calling him a murderer? He hasn't stood trial yet. Rexar has followed the scent to the Borean Tundra. He's left this note for you. Goodbye. Borean Tundra? Wow, they really want me to hoof it. I did hear there was a lot of, like, teleporting around required. A lot of that going on. Yup. Make us really dig deep into our teleports. Maybe I should stop by the bank and pick up my Borealis ring again. I keep reaching for it and I keep not having it. What if we need to teleport to Borealis and I don't want to use my dungeon board? We might need it. Happy. Nice comfy kitty cat. My puppy's so sweet. All he wanted was to have breakfast with me this morning. I've been kind of rushing out the door to go fishing a few times. And normally I have my coffee on the couch and he snuggles right up next to me and he sleeps on my leg and we like hang out for like half an hour in the morning. And it's been a couple days since we've done that. And this morning he got so excited when he saw me walk in the living room and he's like, can we do the thing? And then he snuggled right up because he's just a muffin. I love dogs. What am I doing? I'm getting my teleport ring. My captain's? Haha, I did not get rid of it. I'm always a little bit concerned that I've managed to get rid of it. You know what else I ought to do while I'm here is pick up the other teleport cloaks. I don't normally bother, but I figure it wouldn't hurt. Because they're on separate cooldowns. Longer cooldowns, but still separate ones. So, you know, I spend 450 gold and we can have these guys. And they can hang out right here and have, you know, get us back to Star 1 when we need to. Don't forget your wad garrison hearts for those. That would be good too. Top left gold per hour. That's gathering tracker. I could probably turn it off for this character. I think I had it on for a second for fishing, but mainly for when I'm herbing and mining. I need to look at the WoW roadmap and figure out when things are coming. I know there's lots of stuff coming soon, but I've become completely unmoored in time and I have no concept of how soon any of it is. I'm trying to get a calendar up, get my feet back under me. Guildies are now asking me for pets for the fell cycle. Nice. Your time has come. Borean Tundra. Let's just fly from Crystal Song Forest. That's fine. That's true. There is always lots of stuff coming soon, which is kind of encouraging. Especially if I feel perpetually behind. I always feel like when the moment comes, hopefully I can just jump back in when I'm ready and there will be something going on. Use my teleport. The teleports. Oh, you used your Argent Tournament teleport tabard the other day. Nice. Okay. Borean Tundra. Oh, I was supposed to take a goblin ship here. Can I just find Rexar? I've got a Tom command here. let's just go find Rexar. Maybe this will work. It'll be annoying if they if they make me go back and take this ship, but it's fine. We got dragon riding, it's fine. Let's get our speed up a little bit. Kind of miss there being time to catch up on things. I like having time in game and also just like in life to sort of catch my breath, you know, have like sort of calm weeks or normal weeks in between different things to kind of get like recalibrated. Please tell me why I have Buddy Holly in my head. You been listening to Buddy Holly? Not a bad thing to do. I could probably turn off my trick or treats. I'm pretty sure Hallow's End is fully over. Hallow's End has been over. Candy buckets, calm down. Candy buckets is a wonderful add-on when you specifically are looking for it. I haven't been out here in a long time. This used to be my zone of choice to level in when I wanted to level through Northrend, when I had to level through Northrend. I used to like roast it. I would call it the boring tundra and I would complain about it every time, but I would come through here because I found the quest to be pretty efficient. And I used to love doing Cascala dailies for Kaluak rep. That was like my favorite way to get Kaluak rep, was just like the little set of dailies out in Cascala. Nice, I can do this. Track this into scrapes here. Cold air smothers our lead. You got a stuffy nose or what? Found a couple of scraps and notes, nothing useful. Take Spirit's Whistle.
Let the hunt begin.
Fishing hut, notes 1 and 2, over here. We're in Northrend for the Echoes event. Yeah, but that was Dragonflight. That wasn't Borean Tundra. It was Dragonflight. It was laggy. It was real laggy. Candy buckets should be able to detect when the holiday's over and stop showing things. I think handy notes might do that. Here's a note 1. Where's note 2? Inside, left of the hut, uncovered by your torch. Should I read them? Torn Diary, page 4. I like how he's like, I shouldn't keep this, but it's good for me to write in a diary. I know, I'll shred it as though someone's like, listen, kid, you're committing crimes. You shouldn't have a diary. Purple is my favorite color. Bush to the right of the hut. 8834. Maybe over here. There will be wisps in the area that trigger the torch and idol, but they are distractions. 88. 34. I'm not very good at coordinates. Maybe it's this bush. This is why we just put in coordinates. Don't try to find them myself. I have a lot of time on my hands, but I feel behind sometimes, a bit overwhelmed. You can begin the secrets at guest relations in the anniversary event on the big like round plaza. There's an NPC that offers quests. She's got like a little line in front of her. Here's note 3. At least the crystals are pretty up on that nearby plateau. And they're going to take me to the glimmering pillar in Shalazar Basin. So, not this way. Never really paid attention to the Borean Tundra quests all that much, despite it being my preferred zone to level in, like the landscapes. Bucket list, get to the Arctic one day. There's a lot of beautiful places to visit, I'm sure. I'm saying that like I've been there. I've never been there. I also would like to go one day. I don't know how, though. I don't know what my preferred format of Arctic vacation would be, because I am a big baby. So I would want to be fairly prepared against things like weather and giant insects. Never been close. Looks incredible. Ridiculously expensive. I could see that. Not many people go up there. What a place to watch the northern lights, though. And stars. I bet there's not a lot of light pollution depending on where you go. I mean, here there are places you can go with less light pollution, but not going to be the same. Aimed at the distant fortress. Tom-tom command. Oh. In here. Heading another 793 yards away. This is lovely. I slept in today. More or less. I got up at 5:30 for a bit, but I went back to bed and slept until like almost 8, and it felt amazing. It was really comfy. Okay. Is this where I'm meant to be, or is it down there? There's gonna be a thing up here. Perhaps we need the torch. Oh, we had the torch. $16.58. Up here. Not up here. Maybe it was up there. This is 1658. Ish. Looking around with your idol in the fortress. So make sure we have the idol on. I don't see it. There it is. In the fortress. In the fortress. Maybe more up? Yeah, that's 1757. What about all the way up? Too far up. I see the photo. I think I was not far from the right place. Because the screenshot of it makes it look like it's right over here. Let's do this with the idol. There should be maybe a thingy. Had to reload. Let's reload. Give it a try. Kind of want to bake something. Although I've been saying that for weeks and I haven't done it yet. Let's get the thing back out. Because yeah, I think it's on here. The idol was going crazy. It was doing little loopy loops. Call Rexar. Beep beep beep. Brr, brr. Hello? Oh, that's crazy. My phone just beeped. I don't know if there's time to do cookies for guests. Not unless I do them like right now. I suppose I should check my phone. Maybe it's Rexar. Don't mind me. One moment. Sorry, kitty. I've gone off my rug. Oh no! I rolled my chair on top of my Squishmallow. Jerome's been oh dear. I would get up and move the chair, but my cat's on my lap and she's like really committed to being on my lap. I think we can just kind of stream like this. I think this will do. This is good enough. Hi Rexar, how did you get this number? This is Maru. Oh, there we go. Not the Squishmallow. My wheel is still on top of it, but Kitty's comfy, so I'm not gonna make her get up. There we go. He's dead again! He's been murdered! This was murder. Residue of illusion magic. I see.
I hear the call.
I think I know what happened. Scrapes was killed by a shapeshifter, some sly demon causing havoc. Trust you can find this demon and put an end to this. And then that brings us back to Caverns of Time. So I'm going to use another one of my teleport cloaks. Make it non-refundable. Take a look at this. Oh dear. Okay, Caverns of Time. I really appreciate that the Caverns of Time portal's like front and center in this hallway. You don't have to go like around the corner up the stairs or anything for it. Oh, Kitty, at some point we took our foot out of the foot oven and that's no good. You gotta warm up the tootsies. Alright, we're chunking through these. Maybe not like crazy fast, but fast enough. And my auctions are selling. Of utmost importance. The gold keeps flowing. Trail's gone cold.
How can I help?
Warn the detective, not seen him recently. Come back tomorrow. I'm sure he'll be back by then.
Please be careful.
Day 4, spot the difference. Starts with warn the detective. Welcome back. Saw him headed west. Hurry up and warn him before the shapeshifter comes for him too. Alright.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that the Starmoon one is much better than the Org one. In Orgrimmar, they've put like useful portals in the downstairs area, whereas in Stormwind, the Dornagal is the only one that makes you go to the second floor. Most of them are on that main platform. There's just more space for them. Shapeshifter. Well, there's two of them. They're doing the Spider-Man meme. Talk to either one to pick up spot the difference. I'm the real detective. You believe me, right? Ask me anything. Interrogate potential witnesses. Leroy, Addie Fizzlebog, and Hemet Nessingwary Sr. Okay. Hi, Leroy. You talked to Detective Jones today? Comes in early morning, orders a chicken. Sure. Then he's back at lunch. I ask him if he wants the same thing, and he's all, what? Stutters for a minute, then changes his mind and walks away. So are you gonna get a chicken or... I don't know why I've given Leroy a goblin accent. Or what? Addie Fizzlebog. I may actually get a TomTom command for here. She's back this way. There she is.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Did you talk to Detective Jones today? Tried to ask me questions, could hardly get in a word. Ended up talking about himself. And then Nessingwary Sr. Oh, they have a tent.
Fine day for a hunt.
Settle up and put your menagerie to the test in Mount
Oh, Mount Mania starting again? Asking me about crimes I might have seen. Talked to Roll about Hunt, Spot, and Prey. Haven't seen any criminals. I mean, if Mount Mania is happening, all I'm trying to say is I have a problem. Ow. We're all good. You know, we went 14 to 15 last time. What if we can do better? We have a temperamental Skyclaw, right? Yeah. From Zanwagi. Sorry, Jerome. The cozy entertaining problem. I love this because it just digs things out of my mount journal that I've completely forgotten I had. If you asked me who Zanwagi was, I would look at you with befuddlement. I like watching her crab go down through her platform. Crabs! Not enough legs, though. Not nearly enough legs. Maybe it's easier to animate them when they have less legs. Rocket Shredder. I do not have that. That's the... It says in-game shop. People have it. I must have missed that one. I've never seen that before. There goes our 15 of 15 dream. Yeah, I don't know. What else you got? Recruit a friend. That's the trouble. I like this one. I love trying to identify seabirds because it's impossible. There's so many different types of them. And I just can't see them very well. And some of them look very similar to one another. But the people I'm with, like, especially with my partner and I right there, and he's like, what kind of bird is that? And I can, like, look at it and then look at my app and be like, ah, yes, it's an ancient murrelet. And he's like, really? And I'm like, maybe. Could be. Otherwise, I'm falling back on my official identification of bird. My partner's really sweet. He'll always, like, point at birds and be like, oh, what kind of bird is that? And I appreciate that he thinks that I know. It's really flattering. Not really true most of the time, but it's a nice thought. How do you mount so quick? I'm using the Sync Journal with Target feature from Mount Journal Enhanced, and then I'm just hitting the mount button on the bottom left here of the Mount Journal. But this is pulling up the correct mount for me. Plumber also has a button that lets you just kind of match the mount and mount up. Certainly no time to be searching for stuff. That's for sure.
Get ready for the next mount.
Easy. I wonder if people that work from home ever build themselves like novelty offices. When I was at the museum, there was like the captain's office on the replica old-fashioned ship, and then there was also like an office, like a old-fashioned office in the hotel set, and they were both all, I don't know, kitted out with old-fashioned things and stylings, and I thought it was kind of cute. It's like, what if this is my streaming room? We just do it like a boat. We'll have a big ship's bell that will ring whenever we get a mount. That would be fun. Ding, 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 ding. And then people will be like, Hazel, are you on a houseboat? And I'm like, maybe. Maybe not. Who's to say? What's the truth? Hard time identifying wee songbirds because my memory's garbage at remembering all the fine details. Well, there's so many of them. And sometimes like the males and the females will look very different from each other. So it'll be the same bird, but just in a different... And then sometimes, even different times of year, like breeding colors versus not breeding colors. And then sometimes a bird's just kind of weird looking. You know, not all of them are perfect representations of their species. What would your themed office be if you were rich? That's hard. It's hard to pick one theme. Enchanted Forest has some real appeal to it. Large, like, model trees. You know, sparkling sunbeams. If I can get a deer, an animatronic deer to wander through the background. That might be more of like a green screen kind of thing, but it would be sick. Forget the green screen. Actual animatronic deer. That's not terrifying at all. My dog would definitely be alright with that. Grotto. Forest grotto. Waterfall. Pond. Person who booked a suite with a full-on bedroom, bathroom. Nice Victorian room in style. I want to see Moose interacting. He would probably bark. He actually woofed a little bit when our visitors came over. He wasn't sure about them for the first, like, minute. He was like, wait, who are you? Why are you coming in my house? Woof. And then we assured him that they were fine. He was like, oh, okay. Kisses. Did not look like a train cabin at all. I wonder how you could get a sparkling sunbeam in your background. We're thinking like Enchanted Forest Meadow. Clearly I haven't been officing hard enough over here. I bet I could rearrange the plushies now that Moose has kind of calmed down a bit. He almost never rampages anymore in the office. I think he still might take a plushie now and then, but like not to the extent that he was doing it a few weeks ago. He had a phase. There was a hot minute on stream where every stream started with me being like, buddy, nope, not for you, not for you, nope, unhand that. Give that back. Play with this one. You would need the lights, and then you would need an occasional burst from a fog machine. Because that's the thing that like really makes a forest sunbeam awesome, is there's the light beam, but in order to really see the whole thing, you need like mist or something for the light to be illuminating. I win. I don't know how many I got, but I win. Haha. Alright. We talked to our witness. Reveal the shapeshifter. Use your Idol of Onara to follow his steps. So do I just go get him now? You can try that. Might have missed a step. Are there still two detectives over here? I kind of 50-50 shot. You're the shapeshifter.
Be careful.
I'm so lucky. Go on this way. Which expect switched raids to have separate lockouts? Oh, there's a trivia question that I don't know. Bestie's husband's is Estonian. They go every other year for Christmas. They get like 4 hours of daylight in December, but those 4 hours are all golden hour. Ooh. That sounds pretty. That sounds so hard, though. I guess it's easier if you're just visiting, but still. Returning to Alex solves the first mystery, earning you Chapter 1 credit. Oh, this mount doesn't fly. What am I doing in that? Alright, I want a new mount. I wanna enjoy a different one. What else we got? Flying mounts. I mean, we can just do a random favorite until we find something really cool. That'll work. Most of my mounts are favorited, so that button is pretty much just a random mount button. Oh, you want back up? You just want to hang out under my desk. That's fine too. Kitty's coming and going. Hither and thither. Thanks for solving the case. Lots of celebration tokens from this. That's nice. I can get another armor set from over here. We still need another 4 of them. That's warrior? No, evoker, mage, warrior, and rogue. Let's get the rogue set next. That set's cool. Do I have a rogue? Yeah, sure I do.
How can I help?
All right. Do we have chapter 1 credit? We do. 4 chapters for I saved the party and all I got were these lousy hats. So next, chapter 2, available November 4th, which has already happened. Operation Toy Rescue. Toy Trouble.
Clear skies and safe
Urgent matter. She
journeys.
would like to speak with you.
Always glad to help.
Had a few tokens to begin with. Could buy all the armor sets in one go after doing secrets. Nice. This will probably finish me up then. I can probably worry a little bit less about like the weeklies and stuff after this. Because I know I still need to buy like the blizzard swords and shields and stuff, but that's cheap. It's not too bad. Here to help. Sneaky thief taking my friend's toys. Find the missing toys. I guess, yeah, they seem to be giving increasing amounts of celebration tokens, so that's nice. Azure Span. If it was at the right time of day, I could do the big dig while I'm out there. Shadowlands teleport stones tradable. Shadowlands teleport stones. I don't even know what you're talking about. That's news to me. Dragons. Over here. Bought everything, including the blizz stuff. Nice. Yeah, I'll be over Captain Celebration tokens then, like a lot of people get. That's good. I didn't really want to try to grind them out of the raid. I'm sure there's transmog I could use from the Blackrock Depths raid, but I'm just not too worried about it. I have a feeling it'll come back, and even if it doesn't, I think my heart's not going to be broken about the whole business. Well, I could use my teleport if we want. We could fast travel to try to get closer, because we're going all the way to... Going all the way to where, actually? Yeah, we'll just head there. Always just run Blackrock for Mog later. I thought they were different, though, than the original raid, because it's from, like, the time walking, or not the time walking, but the event version of it's, like, a very different instance. I'm assuming they're going to make it like the raid for classic time walking whenever it rotates back around, but we don't know that for sure, I don't think. Good morning. Do you know if there's anything new with Pilgrim's Bounty? That's a great question, actually. I don't know, but normally, let me take a look. Wowhead likes to put up updated guides. Here. Pilgrim's Bounty. I might need to filter out non-WoW news. And also classic news, and that'll... Oh no, I reset my filter. I don't know. Usually they do like a news article being like, these are the things that are new. Is it up? It begins today at 10 a.m. So it began like an hour ago, so maybe it's just not. Let's see. Wowhead Pilgrim's Bounty 2024. See if they've updated it. They did update it today. New to Pilgrim's Bounty this year, you can get the Spirit of Sharing buff without having to go back to capital cities. It does stack with anniversary buffs. And that's the only thing they have marked as new right now. Oh, we're not very far. That's good. Is it worth doing this year? Doesn't... I mean, if you want the buff... Spirit of Sharing is reputation for sure. Just reputation, though, not experience. Hello, Yanu.
Hello.
Oh,
I had my ball and my kite got stuck in a tree north in the Waking Shores. Then I went south. Maybe I lost it there. You know what I could do for that, actually? That would be a good time to use my, my fast travel. Need to get the turkey pet. Bush chicken. Bush chicken's so cute. I love that they made basically a pet version of a rubber chicken. Trying to do this jump puzzle in Zereth Mortis, and I'm going to scream! Zereth Mortis jump puzzles. I must have blocked that out of my memory, unless it's new. So I figure we can fast travel up there. So we're just basically heading to the Dragonscale base camp. Oh, hey. Come back up. All right. Oh. I always used to flight path whenever I was trying to get anywhere from Iskara specifically. Kitty cat. You wanna come over here? You can get back on my lap if you like. I used to flight path because I was so bad at having any vigor to get like up and over all the elevation changes. I think you want to come sit with me. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Sphere blocks in a room near the Lotus. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's what it was. I mean, I guess I could change my flight style. Or I could just wait for my horse to be less tired. I already used all of my ketchup. My ketchup figure. I should probably just switch my flight style. We're almost there. We're almost to the fast travel point. Oh man, not the Grand Hunts. Those would still be like really annoying to farm even now, I feel like, just because of how many like bits and pieces, you know. And they want you to like escort 32 otters back to the sea or whatever. I'm making that up, but you know what I mean. There's just like lots of little bits that you had to like bring places, and that's not something that really gets any easier or faster at higher levels. And if anything, it's way slower because you're going to be the only one doing it for the most part. For a second, I'm like, why is my horse smoking? And I realize it's my torch. I've got the torch on it. Attendance pocket portal. I don't know. Wowhead would probably know. It would say if it's like BOE or BOP or BOA or something. It sounds like Pilgrim's Bounty this year has... you can get the buff in Kazalgar, so you don't have to go back if you want to get the reputation buff. That was the only thing I saw on the Wowhead page that was updated. If there's anything else, and I don't know about it yet. Robil, thank you very much for the 27-month resub. Good evening. After 12 years of trying Warlock today, or finally, after 12 years trying Warlock today, having a bit of fun with all the dots and affliction. Nice. Warlocks have amazing transmogs. I love dressing up Warlocks. There's so many cool, suitable mogs. Maybe your horse has a chimney. Combustion engine powered horse. Oh, hi, sweetie. Hi. Kitty's being very insistent on the lap today, and it's very sweet. You're a good girl. Lots of purrs. Got my eyes on the Nighthold Mythic set as the main mog for this one. Nice. Horsepower, valid term. This is true. You are onto something. You ever imagine like the actual amount of horses just towing your car? They're just all imaginary in front of it, making it go and stop. Maybe that's why it's hard to park. Inside a cart. This cart? This cart. And the note said, Dragon said they're going to get stuff at a place further south that I could ride along on my way back. Hope it's not home, getting hungry for soup. Marukai and the Unaran Plains. Santa Claus style. How many dogs do I need to hook up to my sled? Actually, that's a question with an actual answer. Dog sledding's a real thing. How far north do I need to move? Moose would love pulling a sled for about half an hour, and then he would be like, all right, I now need my massage. I need my feet rubbed. I would like my food. If you could make me a special chicken thing, please. And I would like my nap on the couch. Please bring me my things. He's not spoiled at all. Only one way to find out. Here's the ball. TIL Moose is a princess. Dog after my own heart. He gets it from me. I greatly enjoy doing a very small amount of effort and then becoming an enormous baby. After returning the ball, tell you to get another toy lost by a friend of his. Step will differ depending if you're Alliance or Horde. I am Alliance. Cat named Kenshi in Catty Cathy's house in Borealis. Oh, it's time! My Borealis teleport ring! Your moment has come! That is 100% vibe on that right now. That sounds like a good day to burrito. Sometimes you just need it. Successfully completed most of cleaning. Oh, nice. Return to blanket burrito land. Don't plan on leaving. Do you like bring supplies? You got like some tea or water in reach. Okay. I love wearing a ring called a fuzzy molding halo. That's gotta be good for your skin. Good grief. Do I know where Chatty Cathy's is? I actually think I do, but we're just gonna get the TomTom command anyway. Likely do that next time I have to get up. I don't know exactly when, but I'm gonna have a good chill day soon. I think I might stream tomorrow. I haven't nailed down the exact details, but because I took 2 days off in the middle of the week, I would like to make up the time a little bit, you know. Besides, I'm not getting all of this done in one day for sure. Is it a specific cat I'm petting in here? Kenshi. Oh, there's Kenshi. This cat is a vendor. Let me browse your goods? 1 half-eaten mouse in exchange for deluxe tuna. Do I have a deluxe tuna? No. I feel like I've missed a step here. I think I came here too early. Oh, I didn't return the ball to Yenu and Iskara yet. I still have the ball. Oops! Oh no! We have so much more traveling to do. Yeah, I got ahead of myself. I skipped ahead a step. I need to go back to Iskara. Don't feel obligated to make up for it though. Oh, thanks. This might be nice. Maybe I'll stream Monday and take Tuesday off. I know I need to get in to do some yoga. I haven't done any since Thursday. Maybe I'll find some time today. It's just been like busy. And I could have gone like early in the morning, but I've already been like toast from all the stuff that we've been doing. I think I would have died. So if I want to go back to Iskara, that means Dragonflight, which means Stormwind. I got a new thing to work on. I need to work on it. Otherwise, I'm just going to be new to it forever and I'm going to look silly. Wonderful. Does feel nice to get back to your routine. Portal hopping for these quests in the crates were certainly something. Yeah, seems like a good thing to spread out over a couple of days. I'm glad I'm not, like, limited by time gating. It's been nice to kind of do a bunch of it in one stream. But it's definitely too much for me to do all of it in one stream. You would have had to be very optimized and highly efficient if you were going to get all this done in one day. Yoga progress. Uber Haze Lake. It's just a fun thing to work on because it challenges my muscles in a way that they're not. This particular next thing that I'm working on is challenging my arms and upper body. And flexibility skills come easier to me. It's not that I'm like good at them or that I've done everything fully or anything, but I guess I'm more naturally flexible than I am naturally strong. So it's nice to kind of help work on those imbalances, because that doesn't mean that has to be the way that you are forever, but I gotta put in some strength work to catch up. Did them all over the course of 2 days, and on the third day started the whole fell cycle thing. That sounds like a good plan.
Have you seen some of these creatures in the northern plains? Adorable.
It's just nice to sit with that kitty cat. After seeing Moose with a baby, I feel like he would do well with kittens. I feel like he would be a good, like, foster dog brother, like if I was fostering puppies or kittens or something, because he's just... And I've seen this with him with puppies as well. Like, he can totally recognize a baby and be so gentle with them. And he's so gentle with Kira. You're not playing hardcore? I might play... Not today, anyways. Not today. I need my friend to log on so that we can start together. We haven't started it yet. Is Scar over here? He has to join OnlyFans. Why? People keep saying that, but no one seems to want to tell me what the deal is. No one's given me the pitch. People just give me the hint. And it's also always people that have never spoken to me before in my life. It's not really our regulars here. Streamer only hardcore guild. I guess I just don't get what the point is, you know, like it's hardcore. I mean, I guess if you're like doing group content, but I usually just kind of like stick to either me or just me and Flabby. I need to talk to Yenu again, I think. Flabby, you should make a guild called Only Flabs. I made a poor taste joke that it should be, we should make Dwarf Hub. And then that became Boar Hub. Created it, made some rules. Yeah. A little tasteless. I've never really gone in for the streamer guild thing. I feel like I would just feel like the lesser known cousin on the edge of the family gathering. Like, I'm not gonna know anybody. I'm just gonna feel weird. Toys found and returned. So now we go back to the cat. Luckily, we have more teleport cloaks. Hi, kitty cat. Nice. Make friends. I have like a couple of friends. I feel like that's the correct amount for me anymore, and I'm never going to keep up with them. I already don't keep up with the friends I have. Borellis. Back to Borellis. That's right. Oscar79, thanks for the 51-month resub. Welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely autumn. Back to Chatty Cathy. We made it most of the way there. Nope, that's Dock 1. Pardon me. Wrong building. I love this area of town. This is so beautiful. I like just hanging out here because it's a unique place in that there's not that many things that lead you out here. So they're great places to come just to kind of vibe. There's like indoor and outdoor restaurants and cafes and stuff. Alright, hello Kenshi. Now, I can pet you. And he's shedding fur in large clumps. Alright, we're We're doing the thing properly now.
Trouble afoot.
This is giving me Siege of Borealis flashbacks, though. I'm expecting the trash to get real gnarly any second. Ball of yarn. There it is. And then we go back to the celebration area in Tanaris. This one I'm going to actually take the Borealis teleport back so that I'm not eating through my Stormwind teleports. I know I have plenty more of them. We still have Garrison Hearthstone and Dalaran Hearthstone and another Stormwind Cloak, but I just feel like we're going to need a lot of them. If we're right by a portal area, we may as well do it the old-fashioned way.
Rumor has it the Borealis Guard are under the gang's payroll.
Mm-hmm.
Will you look into this?
Do you think the Tradewinds market smells like fish? And then they're gonna go back to Borealis. You have the ball to Kenshi first? Oh. Oops. Good call, good call.
I live to serve all who follow the sea.
It's okay, we still have our TomTom coordinate. At some point I need to reset them all, because the old ones are all kind of like clogging up my map, but
Will you look into this?
that's easy. No problem. So is this a cat cafe? Or is this just her house? I think this is just her house. Hey, you want your ball back? Sniffs it and rejects it. Excellent. Now we're going back to the Caverns of Time. Why not both? Love this quest. I like how he doesn't even want the thing back. That's such a cat thing to do. I love kitties. Never actually been to a cat cafe. You know, I haven't either. I've seen videos of them. I would love to. I don't think we have one here. I'd have to... But if I ever travel to a place with one and I'm aware of that when I go, that would be something I would like to make a point to go to. That would be very fun. Some of them have, sometimes there's like regulations that kind of limit what you can do in terms of like having food and drink and also having animals in the same space. So some of them, like you have the cafe space like separate from the cat space just because of regulations. If you're around here, never thought of it. I like it when they partner with like, I think most of them probably operate like this. Like they partner with a shelter so that the cats are like adoptable. If you are going to the cafe and you really befriend one, I think that's very nice. This mount is far too big. Wildly too large.
What are you?
Okay, go through the clues. Come back tomorrow. 5 secrets of Azeroth. Luckily for me, my traveler's log is done. Oh man, oh man. I looked at where my scroll bar was in the overall Wowhead article page, and it was, we're not even halfway. We're maybe a quarter of the way down the page. That's funny. We're getting somewhere though. Plus we got another 45 minutes. We just gotta keep moving, stick to it. Boston just got one, at least a new one. Fear how busy it may be. I mean, if you think of everybody that might want to go to a cat cafe, but then you rule out all of those people that have terrible cat allergies, there might not be that many people left. Gotta check it out. The final toy.
Please be careful, friend. Always glad to help.
Speak with Laura. Great to have lots of pictures in the guide. That makes the article longer.
Hello.
That's good.
Wanna play kite
Figure out the culprit before they take more toys. Who do you think stole the toys? Buried in a dirt pile, found in a tree, had to follow a trail of fur. I think it's a dog.
Okay, bye.
Oh no, not the puppy perp. So we're going back to Borealis. At least there's a portal back to Stormwind here. Otherwise, this would be absolutely silly. Got a bit loopy since reading the Secrets Discord. Operation Toy Rescue. So now we need to talk to Catherine Morgan back at Catty Cathy's for the third time. Do I remember where Cathy is? Yes, yes, I do. I like that she's holding a kitty. She's holding a big, chunky kitty. Creatures left clues by the tree. So we used Idol Lunar next to the tree. Oh. Cursed trees. May have lost the tree, but we can try just talking straight to Urban Planner Volrath. Volnath? Volrath. Yeah, we can just talk too. Yes, I'm looking for a dog. Saw a big dog. Made off with some of my plans. Take the dog sketch. Resembles a small Bakar. What, you're not gonna... I can't look at it? I can't look at the picture? Aww. Talk to Mara with the incense. Arakai, talk to Hearthkeeper Barrelon. Okay. Dragonflight, gotcha. Turns out one of my guildies is a moderator in there. Oh, nice. This way. I wonder what kind of things we get. I know there's the Fell Cycle like way later, or there will be when it's all fully solved. I know there's hats. There's like thinking caps we can get. Alright, guys. Dragonflight, and then we fly again. This would take a very long time if you didn't have a good grip on playing like portal hockey, basically. Like, if you weren't quite sure where all the portals were to various places or what portals were available, I think that you could take a very long time doing this because of how far and wide they want you to go. I think there's one pet. I like pets. Don't remember if it's relations or crates, though. Even without the knowledge, thinks it takes, or even with it, yeah, it takes a lot of travel time. Oh, now my gathering route shows up. It's a great pet, just saying. Alright, I'm sold. Did it daily, so at least all my teleports were up every day. Yeah, that probably would have been a lot more manageable. So we want to go talk to Innkeeper Barrelon. Oh, she's not actually in here. She's elsewhere. Because the inn's like somewhere weird. Over here, maybe.
Who are your people?
I'm looking for a mischievous Bakar pup. Getsing trains many young Bakar.
Now, back to work.
Near the west entrance of Marukai. Oh, found him. Didn't even need coordinates for that one.
Roads have you traveled?
Have you seen a Bakar stealing toys? One Bakar pup has been getting into trouble. Perhaps you'll find him at the common hiding place.
See you soon.
Gotcha. Chew toy. Oh no, there's prismatic leaper skulls up here. I want to find them. Confusing because there's the guest relation chapters, but also side quests. I think I'd eventually like to get all of it, but that was the burial bones, which I think is a later us problem, or not related, just distractions. Find the Chutoy next to the burial bones. Did I find? I did get the Chutoy. Okay. Tirakai toy box. This one. We have to get the detective title at least. Do we know what's going to be in the next trading post? There was some data mining of like holiday themed. Let me see if I can find a link. Wowhead trading post rewards. Festive Winter Veil Mogs in 1105. So if I don't know if you're on a browser, but those things are speculated to be from the trading post. Okay, toy box. Hide in the bush. Where's the puppy? Show me the puppy. There he is. Didn't think about it being probably holiday themed. They'll have other stuff too. They usually do. Oh, good grief. Look at all the toys. Look at this bizarre flat texture. I mean, I know they put stuff on top of it too. It looks like this Bakar mainly collects like junkyard stuff, like motorcycles and robots and mechanomes. Also, I can walk through the whole thing. That's funny. Luda's toy. Back to the celebration area. Alright, Stormwind again. Mechanomes are toys, confirmed. Evidently. What about regular gnomes? I'm toy-sized. If toy-sized, why not toy? Gnome squishmallows. I was never a big fan of like humanoid shaped plushies. I always wanted my plushies to be like animals. Gnomes aren't constructed like mechanomes. They wouldn't be considered toys. We're just joking. It's just jokes. We're found all of them. How did the dog collect so many? See if any more toys. Can I have the puppy? I want the puppy. Oh man, 19. Almost. We can almost buy another armor set. And that was chapter 2 of Save the Party? Yeah, that's chapter 2. Holy moly, this is a lot. They added so many things. Chapter 3. Pirate foods and superstitions. Pirate predicament is what we're after next here. We are slowly but surely working through this.
Please be careful, friend.
Pirates aren't inherently a problem per se. Excuse me? Pirates are by definition a problem. Oh my. Quest screen looks so pretty. Why, thank you. I use an add-on called Dialogue UI. Does a good job.
Yeah, what do you want? Hurry back.
Help the Booty Bay Buccaneers figure out how to recreate Cook Tholomew's Lucky Feast. Our trusty cook was lost at sea. We need the Lucky Feast of Cook Tholomew. We need to get his cookbook. Booty Bay. I feel like I'm deep in this quest chain, but now I feel behind. There's lots of time. I can just do as much as you're in the mood for, and it'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do another half an hour, and then I'm gonna call it wherever I'm at. They're fun, too. I feel like it's worth taking the time to read them if you're in the mood for it. It makes it more enjoyable. Oh, man. I don't think I'm sick, but I think being really busy for a couple days has left me a little under the weather. I might take Monday, Tuesday off after all. Just, like, sleep for 2 days and then come back all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for Wednesday. Oh, hey, it's my, Awakening the Machine mount. Mm-hmm. We can just fly down there. It's incredible this works properly in the rain. Baby cat, do 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 do. If I'm visiting somewhere, having visitors, need a couple days to get back into my swing of things. It's been so fun, though. It's so nice to see people. We're gonna do some more stuff today, too, because they're not leaving until this evening, so I think I'm gonna go meet up with them and have lunch somewhere. I think. Sounds nice. I'm gonna need to apologize to Moose. I promised him that when the visit's over, he's gonna have, like, a nice, cozy day. Nice, yummy treat. I took him on, like, a good walk yesterday. Like, I took him somewhere we don't normally go that he really likes going. Just to kind of make it up to him a little bit. Poor puppy. Although he's not in here with me, so can't miss me that much. Good excuse to check out a cafe on your list. I haven't done that even a little bit. I was chatting and they were like, oh, hey, so do you work at a cafes ever? And I'm like, funny that you ask. I should, but I don't. Listen, it's Enchanted Forest or bust. Does Moose roam when you leave? Do you have to crate him? Oh, he roams. We don't have a crate for him. He's totally fine, loose in the house. He just sleeps on the couch or wanders around to one of his various dog beds. Can you tell me where Cook Tholomew used to bunk? I used to stalk this guy for like a cooking recipe that was like a limited duration, limited stock thing. And then his notes kind of don't make any sense. Top command. Good boy. Imagine you came home one evening to him sleeping on a pile of stolen plushies. The thing he does to let us know that he's displeased with us leaving is he takes the garden gloves out of a bin, which I admit I have left at Moose level. He takes the garden gloves and he spreads them around, and sometimes he like kind of gets them wet with slobber. Like he doesn't really chew holes in them, but he'll just kind of like suck on them and get them really gross. And then he knows he's not supposed to touch them, but that's like his, you left, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm moving this glove. And I'm like, oh, bud. I have to make sure if I have gloves that I actually want to not get super slobbery and gross that I keep them out of his reach, because he will relocate gloves. It's always gloves, specifically gloves. Not maybe a hat if he's having a real big tantrum, but generally just gloves. He does think dirt's delicious, this is true. Yeah, I have to stop him. If somebody's laid down fresh bark mulch, he wants to like open mouth gobble it, which is a terrible idea. So we like skirt super wide around bark mulch. It's only if someone's laid it down really fresh. That's when they want it. What have I done? I had Scoundrel Rosa. Here she is.
Good day to you.
No, she's rocking the crop top. Can you make sense of his notes?
See you later.
Cook Tholomew and I have spun many a yarn talking about words and language. He was a lot deeper than most folks around who gave him credit for.
Safe travels.
Simple enough substitution cipher. He ciphered his recipes. Take me a day or so to work on it. Hold on to it. Send you word when I have something for you.
Around.
Pirate Gastronomy.
Have a good one.
Oh, well, she did it right away. That's nice. How much of everything you need? Looks like he had his own names for different ingredients. Good luck.
Safe travels.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, we have a list of things. All items can be purchased from the auctionist, but if you don't want to go the auctionist route, we have sources. Gotcha. Well, let's see what this is going to set us back, shall we?
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I'll know what my price limit is when I reach it. Ah! Alright, we'll come back to that. Apparently that's my line. $5. Next to maximum classic fishing recommended. I should just buy them, but I'm so cheap. That's fine. Some of them were obscene day of. I bet they were. Nettlefish, fine. And then Furious Crawdad. Oh, I remember those. 3 of them. Fine. Fine. The funny thing is I'm walking around with 1,000,000 gold. None of this would be a problem. We could be done with this so much more quickly. I need to go to Diremall West. And I also wanted to fish up some bloodfin catfin. So Deadwind Pass should be easy because that's just like north here. I may need to get my classic fishing skill up, and that could be a problem. I wonder what her fishing skill is. She has classic fishing cap. That's incredible. This is excellent. I had no idea that was going to be the case, actually. Wish I had max fishing for the gold farming. I got good news for you. Not hard to do, just time consuming. Does not take long to get all this stuff. 8 in the gold for those. Eating the gold would be the smart thing to do, especially because I would forget that I spent the gold after like 8 seconds, and the sticker shock would be over, but this will be fun. It'll be fun. Besides, Deadwind Pass isn't that far here, and then we can do the Eldritch Darter thing. Diremall, yeah. I've got a tab pulled up for it. What is this one? Ooh, Kazakh. I need him, actually. While I'm in the area, I wonder if I can get a group for him, because he drops a pet that I need, or he can. This fish was such a moneymaker. I bought everything except for the expensive stuff. Oh, I probably need to turn the zone time around. Not me getting distracted. Could never happen. Doesn't sound right. Oh, no, there he is. Lord Kazakh. There he is. Well, he has 879 million health, so I'm probably not going to solo him. I don't know if those people are actually doing it. What's going to happen is I'm going to join a group. It's going to have a party, but no boss spawned. Oh no, the boss is spawned. That is good. I wonder what the drop rate of this thing... Oh, I need a few things from here. I know this has been up the whole time. I just haven't made it out here yet. Take the left-hand dungeon. Got on my second dragon. Okay. Do we feel like we want to do it, or are we waiting for more people? We got 12 people. It'll be great. I'm not wearing any teleport cloaks or rings. No, 628. Got all our gear on and everything. I guess if I don't want to be the person to pull it, I can like just check out people's transmog. I want to see what's going on over here. It looks... Actually, what I could probably do is I could probably target them and then inspect them. Look at the transmog that way. View in dressing room. That's what it would look like if I wore that outfit. Where do you get that pup with the hat? That is Tobias. Tobias? Does he normally come with a hat? He does. He is from Secret Finding in Dragonflight, I think. Get you a link here. Community rumor mill, yeah. Come on, pet drop. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not. It might not be. It might be. Even if it is guaranteed, just don't tell me and then I'll think I got really lucky. I love this paladin. Whoa! Oh. Well, I got a cloak. I guess I can just release. Unless anyone's gonna mass res, but it's a world boss group. Let's not get our hopes up. I'm just gonna take the hit here. Oh, thank you. Oh, alright. Should get away before I aggro the phased one. I was on my way to Deadwind Pass to go fishing. That's what I was doing. I maxed in a 10-run batch because the instant limit got 6, maybe 7. Still not bad gold, but I wonder if the selling of them is going to kind of slow down. Oh, I wonder how long it'll take. I need 5 of these fish. But I do have fishing. So look at all these people fishing. I guess some of them might be gold makers. That's kind of cute. I'm going to do a fishing bobber. That's what I want. Let's do a squeaky duck. Keep things nice and cheerful, huh? What pit? Oh, the lil Kazakh that drops from Kazakh. I don't have that one yet. Well, that was weeds. But I definitely have 300 classic fishing skill in this character. I checked. Driftwood. Well, at least it's just open water fishing, right? Is the drop rate not very good? Outside Karazhan. Deadwind catfish. Fairly rare to catch. Can be bought and sold in the auction house. Caught in any water. No pool for the fish. Gotcha. It's a little laggy fishing here. I got one barbed gill trout. You get trash even at max fishing. Yeah, I'm for 4 casts. I've got 3 trash and 1 not catfish. This will be fine though. Maybe I'll fish it on my boat just for the look of the thing. Just to show off, you know. Oh, there's one. Just because it's fun to be in the boat. Like it's got your little tackle box. Your little fat bag of fish. It's cute. I love all the fishing cosmetics we got in Dragonflight. The little fish backpack. I love that one. Perfect for a fishing log. This is so laggy. She fished here. I went and got double of what we needed for the quest without the auction house. By the time I was done, she still needed my help fishing them up. Duck bobber. I want to say Legion. There was a whole bunch of bobbers you could get from like the Fisher Friends. Not 100% though. I can double check. I can look it up. Yeah, Conjurer Margos. There's also a consumable version. But that's the toy version right there. Yeah. I like all the novelty fishing bobbers. I try to always have one of them up when I'm fishing. So laggy, I'm not even sure I'm gonna get the fish in time. I wonder if there's just tons of people fishing all over the zone and it's making the whole thing a little sluggish. But every fish that we catch, every bloodfin catfish that we catch, which we so far have 1 of, every one is worth 480 gold. That's 480 gold saved that we get to keep. Fishing on hard mode. Those were 3k gold day of. Yeah, I bet. And I bet a lot of people ate that too. I mean, not that you shouldn't, it's a good idea. It's a better use of your time than what I'm doing. At first I thought my interact key fishing wasn't working and that was why I was clicking on the bobber, but it is working, it's just lag. You know what, it is Sunday as well. Maybe people are kind of doing this because it's like people are catching up and doing the secrets on their day off kind of thing. Fail cycle takes place in a lot of Deadwind Pass too. Oh, that's probably why in Catacombs. Because I know that's had a lot of big progress today. A lot of excitement. I need to just hit the button once and then trust that it's going to work. Oh, catfish number 2! Woo! What do you get when you complete all of these? That's a great question. There must be a list of rewards here. Somewhere. This is the guest relations secret article. Here, I'll make a new tab so I don't have to, like, do anything. Ooh, a lightning eel. Duplicate. Operation events. So you certainly get tokens. There's an achievement. There are hats. Cosmetic hats. The fell cycle that they're still working on the secrets for. Oh, might get kitty cat. Trying to like look to see the all of the cosmetics that you get. Stop doing them. I think that you're gonna, people are saying you're gonna need to have done, if you want the mount from it, the green fell cycle, then you'll need to be caught up with the secrets. They just kept coming. That is true, there's a lot of it. I'm still on the pirate gastronomy set, which is chapter 3. But I think this is probably what we're going to be doing for the rest of stream today. I'll be on for about another 10 minutes. I was going to large screen the cat, but I think now's not the moment for that, actually. Oh, look, the arcane eyes. I remember fighting those. I think I used to level pets by fighting those because there was a stable master around somewhere. You could heal your pets at. We need 3 more of the catfish. I love it when she's cleaning her feet. She's not doing it like specifically right now, but sometimes when she's cleaning her feet, she'll stretch her toes really wide and like really get in there between her feet. And from the bottom, she's got these little raccoon feet. She's got these little raccoon paws. They're very cute. Nice kid. I thought barbed gill, yeah, they are an outland reagent. Why are we catching barbed gill trout here? I know I'm in the right spot because I've also got a couple of the actual correct fish. I guess this was a TBC raid. But I didn't think that it would have affected the outside of the zone. Marmo, thank you for the 66-month resub. Fun number. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's such a long time. Oh, catfish, catfish. 2 more. I don't believe the bite flies. No, I think it's a ground mount. It's also not fully solved yet. One day I should go back and finish the Dragonflight ones. I don't have Patty. I'm missing Patty the alpaca. Disgrace to mount collectors everywhere over here. What's your favorite thing to bake around the holidays? You guys get into like pies? Is it all about like the cookies? Is it about the breads? Festive breads? Some people do like savory pies. I like a butter pecan pie. A butter pecan pie. Those are good. I don't think I've ever made one because I think every time I go to buy pecans, I look at the price and I go, you know what? I don't want it that bad. Family's cardamom cookies, only ever baked for Christmas each year. So good. pumpkin pies. Try something new. A carrot cake roll. Ooh. I love carrot cake. That one's always good. Gingerbread cookies. My mom's gingerbread cookie recipe is like my favorite thing to make in the holidays. I gotta whip up a batch of those soon. That'll be good. Maybe I should do that. Cookies, cookies, more cookies, and cookies. But I still have been meaning to make shortbread as well. Maybe some bread. I should feed my sourdough starter. Poor thing's been hibernating in my fridge for some time. The best time to make baked goods is when you know that you have people you can pawn them off on, like a workplace you can send them into, or like a gathering you can bring them to. There's only so many cookies that can be consumed in a house with just 2 people, so if you can like share, that's the move. Plus, they call them brownie points for a reason. Actually, it might be really a reference to something else, but I've always thought of it as, you know, you bring brownies and or miscellaneous baked goods. Catfish 4. You win a few points with people. If I don't have a place to pawn them, I'll just eat the whole tray myself. Yeah, which takes a little bit of the joy out of the occasion whenever you're like, I don't know if that was my move. My body's a little mad at me for that one. I love cowboy cookies. I've never heard of cowboy cookies. Pecans, coconut, chocolate chip, and oats. Sounds good. Oh, I love coconut and cookies. My mom had a really good recipe for sesame cookies, like sweet sesame seed. They were little balls and you would cover them in toasted sesame seeds, and they were so good. Those were yummy. I should find that recipe. Those were good. And something like a little different too. Were they balls? Or maybe, I think you rolled it as a log, and you rolled the log in the sesame seeds and you sliced it into little discs. I think that's what it was. That was the move. I'm in the mood for it now. I'm gonna have a baking day in the kitchen. Recipe for tahini oatmeal cookies. The way she did them was divine. My favorite use case for cookies is having a tin of them in my freezer. And then whenever I get up to go make dinner, I'm usually already hungry by the time I start making dinner because I won't think of it unless I'm hungry. But typically I need like a little boost to get me through the dinner making process. So you have the cooking cookies, you know. There we go. 5 of 5 catfish. Didn't even take 15 minutes. Nice and easy. Lovely. If I wanted to scoot to Dire Mall. Thinking. Actually, Caverns of Time. Caverns of Time is probably the way to do it. My Storm and Teleport cloaks keep coming off cooldown. Need to get my dad's recipe for almond crescents. Delicate almond cookie shaped like a crescent moon covered in powdered sugar. That sounds delightful. It sounds beautiful. That one's going back to the caverns because I thought that was going to be my shortcut. I mean, I probably shouldn't do the whole Dire Mall thing right now. How long have we been live? 2 hours and 57. We'll do it. We'll go see if we can grab one. It's the left one of Dire Mall, right? We'll be fine. It'll be great. How you enjoying the secrets? I think it's been so incredible. They're really cute little stories. I will fully admit that I'm doing no thinking for myself. I am following the Wowhead write-up. But today's the first day I've been looking at them, and they're very cute. It's been fun. I was buying most of the things for the pirate gastronomy quest, but I drew the line at anything that was going to be more than like 1,000 gold. So I fished up the Dead Winds fish, and now I'm heading to Dire Mall to see if I can get a flame sack. That is the step that I am currently on. I figure I'm going to do the quest first before messing with any crates. But it's been great for celebration tokens. Butterscotch chocolate peanut butter cookies. Oh. Butterscotch pudding used to be the primo pudding flavor when I would sometimes get those little pudding cups as a kid. Chocolate was acceptable. Vanilla was barely worth my time. Butterscotch was the good stuff. Bonus points if you have friends so you can trade for your like favorite flavors. Yeah, whatever order they have them in on the Wowhead page, I feel like will be how I keep track of this. We might get a little wonky after we're done the main quest, but that's okay. We'll get it all done at some point. This one always reminds me of the chicken quests. This is one of the stops on the feral robot chicken thing. It was when you had to escort it through the Wendigo cave. Wasn't around during the Legion Nightmare Secrets. Been figuring it out in Discord this time with everyone. It's been incredible to see a whole group of people come together to figure it out. I'm just impressed that it like works. I don't the hive style problem solving just baffles me. But they get it done. Well, there's a portal for a dungeon somewhere. Maybe back and in the doorway. Way back in the doorway. I went way too far. Or did I? Yes, I did. I'm terrible at this. I thought there was like a little pathway. Love your hair. Oh, thank you. It's comfy. I enjoy like taking a nap and then it gets all frizzy and then I just go and it's like not styled, but you know, it's reset more or less. Real low maintenance. Don't mind me. I'm not lost. Definitely not lost. Don't mind me. I know where I'm going. It's definitely down this way. Been hanging out. Singing songs to my dog. Don't know when to stop. On a scale of 1 to lost. I think maybe in the back. Just like the kids in Neverland. I actually thought going in that door was going to be my plan. It might have been down that way. Maybe it's over here. This looks promising. There's a door. No, that one's closed. Here's a door. I don't think this is the correct Dire Maul wing, but at this point, I don't care. Any dragons? This is for sure not the right Dire Maul wing. It's not going to do me any good if it's not the right one. We need Capital Gardens. This is definitely the wrong wing. Yeah, west. I do have the hive mind mount. My friends dragged me kicking and screaming through it though. So that door is closed. Maybe there's a door over here. Oh, there is a door over here. I can't stay late today though. Oh, I can't stay late at all. I gotta go. I want to thank you guys very much for joining me today. My plan is to be back on Wednesday. I'm gonna lay low for a couple days and like get caught up a little bit here. I appreciate the company. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I was really glad to check back in with you guys and have a nice cozy stream. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.